company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Evan Cohen here. According to a recent ZipRecruiter survey, 76% of employers plan to expand headcount for 2025. If you're one of these employers, add ZipRecruiter's latest feature, Zip Intro, to your hiring plan. It does most of the work for you, so you save time. Just pick a time, and Zip Intro finds and schedules qualified candidates for you. You can even meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sports.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on for your Thursday afternoon.
Ireland, best show on the radio.
Here we go, Thursday, July 24th edition of the Hall of Famers who are both here today. Another miracle this week. By the way, a certain Mason and Ireland press release going out today. What does it all mean? ... Well, it means more Mason and Ireland. That's what it means, Jack. But I'll let them tell their own story, you know? Speaking of stories, we're going to have all the stories Saturday night at the Mason and Ireland 21st birthday private podcast party happening at Hollywood Park Casino. PlayHPC.com, PlayHPC on social. Your final day to win your way into the sold-out event is happening today.
It's the biggest night of the year. What time's it start? Starts at 5. Is like mixing and mingling?
Yeah, meet and greet is at 5, and the actual podcast itself will start at 6:30.
6:30.
Yep.
And we're going to do, 3 hours, 3.5 hours?
7 hours. Keep listening for details. Let's do it, the Thursday edition.
I love learning the behind.
Of the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, your Thursday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
So, big news today. It is official, John. After a grueling negotiation, you and I will continue here at 710 ESPN. Thanks to everybody at ESPN who made it possible. And how was the negotiation for you? We negotiated separately. I thought it went pretty well.
It was fine. You and I feel differently about stuff like this. You like to boast.
No.
I'm very uncomfortable talking when so many people are out of work and after the fires and everything else. Like, for example, Saturday night, Morales wanted to make that a celebration of our contracts, and I said I'm not doing it.
But what's the difference?
Because I think a lot think are hurting. So I think when you come on the air and say, look at me, I have a new contract.
But here's the thing.
I feel awkward about it.
For weeks beforehand, there was a countdown clock. You were yelling at Chris saying, we don't have a deal yet. You snapped at him that way.
Right.
So I think that we owed the audience some resolution to it.
Well, now they know.
Yeah, now you know. So anyway, I'm very excited about that. Very excited. And of course, very excited about Saturday night, the private podcast party at Hollywood Park Casino. It is our 21st birthday. We're not congratulating ourselves on making it 21 years. It's just a party for you
That's
guys.
a minor miracle.
Listen for the lie of the day. Now, we've not done this for a while. Yeah. Lie of the day. And it is going to be my lie. This is for the final pair of tickets to be there.
There are only
Saturday
two
night.
left
Only
for the
two
whole
tickets
thing.
Left for Saturday night at Hollywood Park Casino. At some point in the next 3 hours, if you don't know the game, I'm going to tell a lie. And if you can figure out what it is, and then at 2:30, call us with the right answer, you will get the final 2 tickets to the big event. Brian Cohen, now you're going to be there, right?
I will be there Saturday. Yes, I will.
Brian has announced that he's going to give a major speech, a major address at the private podcast party. Brian, can you give us a tease of what you want to say?
Wait, is he being serious? You're giving an address?
Yeah, he's giving an address. Brian Cohen's address.
It is, I don't know. I can't think of anything. I will not be speaking.
You will not be speaking.
But I will be in attendance.
All right, excellent.
I will see some crazy stuff you guys have to say.
What's weird is I've got a really good friend of mine reached out to me last night and said, I really want to be there. I'm a P1. I want to be there. So I've been getting
trying to scrounge him up a ticket.
Extra ticket there, just to get people in the door.
Well, I think we only have 2 left.
Yeah,
and we're giving them away today, and you got to figure out what Mason's lying about. And if you get them, you should feel good because you get the last 2.
Absolutely. So I wanted to. It's Karl Malone's birthday today, John Ireland.
Is it Karl Malone?
Karl Malone. He is. How old do you think?
I would say Karl Malone is. I'm going to guess 47.
Are you serious?
Younger.
62.
Karl Malone?
Yeah, Karl Malone. 62. This is what's on the page, Bri. Is Karl Malone 62, the player?
I believe so, yeah.
Really?
You said 47.
Well, that means
played till he was 40, right?
That's true.
He played.
So he's the same age as me.
Yeah.
You know what? This does make sense because my first job was in Monroe, Louisiana. He went to Louisiana Tech, and he left the year I got there.
Oh, there you go.
There it is. So, yeah, that makes sense.
62. Boy, you missed it by. You're normally so good at
Right.
this. You
No,
missed it
because I
by
thought
15 years.
I thought, well, he's probably around the same age as Kobe, but I forgot he played until he was 40.
Yes, yes. He did play a long time, wrapped up the late. We got a little thing we're going to play. It's not ready yet? Okay, we're just getting to it. In the meantime, the Dodgers pulled out a victory yesterday. Freddie Freeman with the walk-off.
They stole a victory.
But
that was spectacular.
Kirby Yates walked the bases loaded, and Alex Vesia did wiggle, got a double play ball, scored a run, infield single, scored another run. Alex Vesia did a pretty good job of wiggling out of that without too much damage, and then Freddie Freeman won the game.
Now, here's my question.
Down to the last strike and won the game.
Okay, so here's what happened in the bottom of the ninth.
Yes.
The Dodgers were down 3-2.
Yes.
First guy up, and the hitters were 8-9-1.
Yep.
Okay, so eighth hitter makes an out. Ninth hitter makes an out. They're down to their last batter. It's Mookie Betts.
Yep.
He hits a slow roller up third. He beats it out.
Yes.
Which gets Shohei to the plate. And Rocco Baldelli, the manager of the Twins, said, I'm not letting Shohei beat me. And he puts the winning run on first base.
Estuary Ruiz.
He walks, because he'd rather pitch to Ruiz than he would to Shohei.
Yes.
Then Ruiz, and I thought this was a huge mistake by the Twins, walks.
Yeah, go after him.
Yeah, throw strikes.
Yeah.
He's a rookie.
Yeah.
But now Shohei's on second.
Yep.
And Freddie Freeman singles to win the game. 2-run score.
Yep.
Dodgers win 4-3. Did Baldelli make a mistake walking Shohei, or would you have walked Shohei?
I would have walked Shohei also. I would not have walked Estuary Ruiz. But if I looked at who was coming up and I saw, okay, I got Estuary Ruiz looming.
Right.
I want to pitch to him.
Right.
The guy that just got called up a couple of weeks ago.
I just thought, now.
Would you have done it different?
No.
Yeah,
I would have done
either.
what he did. But I thought the mistake he made, I think a lot of people in Minnesota are second-guessing Baldelli because he put the winning run in scoring position when they walked Ruiz. But the problem was walking Ruiz, not walking Shohei. Shohei, they walked intentionally. And by the way, Rick Monday, I was listening to Stephen Nelson and Rick Monday on the radio.
Yes.
And Monday called it before it even happened. He said, he goes, I'm looking at Rocco Baldelli, and I think he's going to walk Shohei. And Nelson said, you think he's going to put the winning run on base? And Monday said, it's Shohei. Yeah, I think he's going to. And that's what happened. And it came in to burn him. But I think if they look back on why they lost that game, it's you walked a rookie with runners on first and second to get to Freddie Freeman.
Right.
That's the guy they had to make the out.
And Freddie took 2 strikes and then was able to single, and it just got under Bader's glove. And I saw today, Freddie now has career 16 walk-offs in his career. That is the most for any active player, 16 walk-offs. So good for Freddie. And he's come around in the last couple of games. He all of a sudden looks like Freddie again. John, there's some speculation about a particular Dodger that might get traded. And I think it would be a huge mistake.
Really?
Huge mistake.
Oh, I disagree with you.
Huge mistake. I'll explain. Coming up next.
Are we doing this thing with Cappy next?
No, we're doing it 12:45.
Oh, okay.
12:45. Cappy's going to check in. All right. Hey, coming up next for you, we'll do that. In the meantime, I want to talk to you about my friends at Tax Relief Advocates. So, owing a lot of money to the IRS is overwhelming. It can weigh you down. There's all kinds of ads out there. I have 2 friends who are stuck in this situation. And the pressure all the time, it's hanging over your head. You're scared. You're confused. I want to let you know, if you owe money to the IRS, it does not make you a bad person. Tax Relief Advocates knows that, and they want you to relax and breathe and take the first step and get out from under the additional pressure that you don't need. No matter how much you got, $5,000, $50,000, $500,000 in tax debt, you don't have to fear the IRS one more day. Don't do it. Let's jump in and let's get this done. The experts at TRA have got a proven resolution process and knowledge of special programs available that can significantly reduce or even eliminate your IRS debt. End your tax nightmare. Get your life back on track. If you owe money to the IRS and you feel like you got nowhere to turn, call Tax Relief Advocates today. Simply visit TRA.com. That's TRA.com. Or call 800-575-1482. That's 800-575-1482. One more time, 800-575-1482. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah. Tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes.
LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I've played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
Making waves all week long with your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to SeaWorld San Diego. Every day this week, you've got a shot to take the whole crew to SeaWorld and experience the all-new Jewels of the Sea jellyfish exhibit. The reimagined Journey to Atlantis coming soon. And the non-stop excitement of the Summer Spectacular. Stay locked in to Sedano and Cap and be ready when you hear the cue to call. It's the SeaWorld San Diego ticket giveaway. All week long, only on Sedano and Cap, right here on ESPN LA.
Evan Cohen here. Whether you're locking in your home run picks or riding with your favorite golfers this summer, ESPN Bet is your sports book for all the action. Go from checking stats on your favorite teams and players to placing bets in just a few taps. Plus, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with promo code USL to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
It's time. Time for the pro to get everything for the entire job, all from one partner. To get access to over 3 million products, including many products you won't find in our stores. It's time to get delivery on your schedule or next day on over 50,000 products. And time to get dedicated support on the job site or in our stores. From ordering to planning, we've got you. One partner, any job, all in. Ask about all we can now do at the Pro Desk. The Home Depot Pro, it's about time.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Thursday afternoon. Coming up today at 3 p.m., Sedano and Cap are live from the first day, open to the public, of Rams training camp at LMU. By the way, Mason and Ireland will be there tomorrow for tomorrow's show at noon. We're all over Rams training camp on your home of Rams football, ESPN LA, by the way. By the way, our training camp coverage presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Your perfect entertainment, resort, and casino combination is always available at Pechanga, just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations or more information right now. More of Mason and Ireland, your Thursday afternoon.
Hi, this is Devontae Adams of your LA Rams. The biggest show on the radio, this is Mason and Ireland.
On 710 ESPN and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Nice. You already got the Devontae Adams for Mason and Ireland sound. Love that. Love that.
I have a weird feeling
about
that Devontae Adams is going to have a monster year.
Oh, I think he's going to have a gigantic year.
A lot of people think he's going to be second in line to Puka. I don't think that's necessarily true.
Well, I think
they're both going to catch upwards of 70 passes, and I think Devontae has a chance to be in the end zone a lot.
I agree. Now, to me, they're two different kinds of receivers, right? Devontae is a tremendous vertical threat. Puka is just all over the field. I think they complement each other.
Right. Well, there's only one ball.
And have you heard that the Rams have been linked, at least by some people, to Amari Cooper, who is a free agent right now, and who they could get cheap?
Well, he would be perfect for a third receiver. Yeah. And like a possession guy. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, so he's out there floating around, too.
By the way, how would a secondary even cover those three receivers? Because you got to put two on Puka.
Yep.
That leaves you put your fastest guy on Devontae.
Yep.
And that means Amari or whoever that third receiver, if it's Tutu Atwell or any of those dudes, is going to be wide open a lot.
Yeah.
And McVay's like a mad scientist. When he starts doing those squiggly lines and drawing up plays, man, you're going to have because you're a Rams season ticket holder, are going to have a fun year.
It's going to be fun. So I wanted to address something with the Dodgers. There is some speculation out there that among the Dodgers players that they are willing to trade is Dustin May. Now, Dustin May has not been very good this year.
Correct.
Dustin May is a free agent at the end of this year.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be, they've got a prospects-rich farm system, right? I think they should try to acquire that reliever or that bullpen help or that outfielder and not use Dustin May for this reason. Tyler Glasnow looked great yesterday.
Right.
Blake Snell is coming back. Clayton Kershaw pitching well at the moment. Do we really know that we won't need a live arm down the stretch this year and into the playoffs like Dustin May? Like, if somebody gets hurt, and I'm just going to take a wild guess and say, yes, they're going to. If somebody gets hurt, don't you want somebody to be able to emergency break glass, step into the rotation? And by the way, also, don't you think that the Dodgers could use a live right-handed pitcher out of the bullpen, and maybe that's a role that Dustin May can fill?
I have been waiting for Dustin May to be the guy you're describing for a long time, and I've come to the conclusion he's just not it. I mean, every time I go, wow, Dustin May, look at the movement on his ball.
He's got great movement.
Look how good he is. But he walks too many guys, and I wouldn't want to see him in a playoff game. And for that reason, like, for example, what if the Diamondbacks wanted him as part of a package for Eugenio Suarez?
Oh, no, I'm not saying they wouldn't trade him. I think they would.
Right,
I mean,
but in that situation, you would trade him, right?
Of course. I don't imagine why they would do that. But so yesterday, a lot of people hit me up. They're like, oh, yeah, Eugenio Suarez goes to third, and then Max Muncy goes to I just want to point out that is all fantasy baseball pie in the sky for me.
Yeah, but that was a fun thing you brought up.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun idea, right, Brian?
I would love that. Can you imagine the lineup there?
Would you lose any sleep, Brian, if the Dodgers traded Dustin May?
I don't think I would. I do kind of like the fact, though, of him moving to the bullpen and being that extra arm, especially in the playoffs. But
just remember that they're probably going to get – they have – did Kasperius go on the injured list or no?
Not at the moment.
All right, so they have 12 pitchers on the injured list. Mm-hmm. If they get 8 of the 12 back, but
last year they had no starters going into the postseason, none.
They had to rely on the bullpen games.
Yeah, they basically ran bullpen games in the postseason last year, Johnny.
Right, but how about this? So I'm assuming Yamamoto or Snell gets game 1. Okay, so whichever one doesn't get game 1, the other one gets game 2. So let's say
Shohei.
Stay with me here.
Okay.
Then, all right, we'll make it easy. Shohei starts game 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yamamoto starts game 2. Snell starts game 3. Glasnow starts game 4. Why do you need Dustin May?
Oh, wait a minute. So you're telling me all those guys are healthy for the playoffs? Wow.
But which one's not?
What are the odds of that happening?
Well, right now, Snell says he's healthy. Glasnow showed last night he's healthy, or yesterday.
He's been such a dominant pitcher late in the season after a bunch of
starts. So I guess
starts.
Like everything else, it depends what you're getting in return.
Of course.
But I would not hesitate to trade Dustin May because I think, and by the way, I didn't even mention Roki Sasaki, who they think is going to be back.
I don't know what we can expect. I didn't think he was ready when we saw him
But
pitch.
if there's a chance that you're not going to use Dustin May in the postseason, why not trade him to get something good?
You know what I would do? I guess he's got a start coming up, right, Brian? Is he starting in Boston?
Dustin May?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd shift him right to closer right now.
Sunday, he'd be starting.
Shift him right to closer right now. Seriously, who would
you... He does have kind of closer stuff.
Who would you want to see in a closing situation right now, given that Tanner Scott is out, given that Kirby Yates is just garbage right now? Who would you want if they get into a save situation tomorrow night in Boston? What pitcher are you going to put in the mound for the ninth inning to close it out?
And I don't have Trinan.
Trinan's not back yet. No,
right.
We're talking about tomorrow night.
All right, I'm with you. If I need a lefty, it's Vesia. If I need a righty, I'd go to Dustin May.
Why not?
I like it. He's got the intimidation factor out there too. You know, the big red-haired, tall dude.
Yeah,
bringing the heat. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
move.
I think that's a good way to go, man. It's a good thing to try. Because I just don't. I'm trying to remember, Brian. Last year, the postseason, our starting pitching was so devastated that we were running bullpen games in the postseason.
Well, they're basically running bullpen games now. And the funny thing is, like yesterday, Glasnow was spectacular.
That's three runs and 3 starts for Tyler.
The minute they went to the bullpen, I thought, okay, it's not a matter of if they're going to blow this lead, it's when. And sure enough, they did. Vesia kind of got him out of a big mess.
Yep.
They were bases loaded, nobody out.
He limited the damage.
And then that allowed him to steal the game late. But the Dodger bullpen is a dumpster fire.
It is terrible right
So
now.
I'm with you. If you're going to – the reason to keep Dustin May is to maybe turn him into a bullpen arm. And if they do that, then I'll entertain your thought of keeping him.
Right.
But if they're looking at him as a starter potentially to start games in the postseason, I don't think he ever
I think he's an emergency break glass starter. Who do you want, Kershaw or Dustin May?
Kershaw.
And if Kershaw's not healthy, who do you want?
Sasaki.
I don't know how I feel about Sasaki.
Or Emmett Sheehan.
Emmett Sheehan is a guy, although he could be traded.
He could be traded as well, yeah.
Right.
He's potentially going to be traded.
But I've seen enough of Dustin May to know I don't want him in high leverage situations. And closer by definition is kind of that.
Of course.
Because you know why? He walks too many guys.
Yeah.
And that's what happened last. Like, who was the guy that loaded the bases? Was that Klein or somebody else?
You're talking about yesterday was Kirby Yates.
Yeah. I mean, and by the way, Tanner Scott, between Tanner Scott and Kirby Yates, I hope those guys get lost driving on the freeway and take a left and don't come back for a month. I mean, they've been awful.
Yeah.
So I'll entertain your thought if you are going to turn Dustin May into a bullpen arm. But if you're keeping him because, in your words, emergency break glass starter, don't love it. Brian, what do you think?
Same. I think he's expendable, and if you're using him as a starter, but if you keep him in that back half of the bullpen come playoff time, I think he could be a huge factor.
Yeah, could be a factor. Absolutely. Hey, so training camp is going on, Rams training camp. It is happening even as we speak at LMU over Loyola Marymount, and we are all over it for you. Starting today at 3, Shadano and Cap, first day live from Rams training camp at LMU. Then tomorrow, me and Ireland at noon at Rams training camp. And ESPN LA's training camp coverage is brought to you by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, exclusive California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. We'll spin the wheel of questions coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN, and this is an ad for BetterHelp. So therapy changed my life. I went through a really tough patch 20 years ago. I started working with a psychiatrist, psychologist, and I had somebody to talk to, and it has helped me every single day since. I have benefited from therapy. It has kept me in the middle of the fairway for almost all the time. And with over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform. They've served over 5 million people globally. And maybe, here's the thing. Therapy, it can be expensive. It can be tough to fit into your schedule, all that stuff. Here's the deal. Because they've got so many therapists with so many varieties of expertise, they can find the right mental health professional for you and somebody that works into your schedule. And get this, our listeners are getting 10% off the first month of therapy at BetterHelp.com/timeout. So works into your schedule, save 10% off using BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Are we ready? It is the Mason and Ireland 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday night at Hollywood Park Casino.
Good afternoon.
HPC, go to playhpc.com or follow them on social at playhpc. Saturday night, tickets have been sold out for weeks. You want to win your way in? Listen to Mason and Ireland all week long. They've got Mason and Ireland 21st birthday trivia. If you win, you win a pair of tickets in to Saturday night's private event at HPC. Party, party, oh party! With Mason and Ireland to celebrate their 21st birthday. Listen for your chance to win all week long on Mason and Ireland right here on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Celebrate with Mason and Ireland at their 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday, July 26, 5 p.m. start at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room, where you can park, party, and play. Enjoy a fan meet and greet, surprise guests, and take home an exclusive Mason and Ireland gift. Visit ESPNLA.com for more details. Tickets are sold out, but you can win your way in. Listen to Mason and Ireland all week long for you to win your way in at Hollywood Park Casino, open 24/7 pregame on game days inside Century Bar and Grill. And step into Ray's Lounge for live music and DJs on the weekends. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at playhbc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
And it is the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, here each weekday. You know what it's time for? What is this? It's time for Wheel of Questions. Producer Brian Cohen, are you ready with that wheel? Hit it, Jack.
That's a dumbass question.
Nice. Didn't get to ask it yet.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Brian, what do you got?
I saw this story yesterday. It kind of grinded my gears a little bit. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this that happens. So apparently Arkansas, the college, University of Arkansas, has a 30-year-old wide receiver going into his sophomore year.
30 years old? Wow.
Monte Harrison. So it gets a little deeper. So apparently he was drafted, played about 600 minor league games, played a year with the Angels a little bit. So he's had some professional, sports experience.
But didn't go to college, so his eligibility is preserved.
Still there. He's kind of similar to J.R. Smith a few years ago, went back and played golf for a few seasons.
Yep.
But my question here is this fair or unfair? I know the whole eligibility, but, I mean, he's playing against 18-year-old kids coming out of college. 30 years old, he's already been in the MLB.
I think you are naive to the fact that this is going on already. For example, one year, I remember BYU beat USC, and somebody wrote an article afterwards that the average age of the BYU players, average age was 26.
Is that right?
Wow, Chris, crazy. Because they all go on Mormon missions.
Oh, that's right. There's 2 years.
All right. And Brian, Chris Wenke, I think was his name, won the Heisman when he was 28.
Was Wenke 28?
I think so.
Wow.
Because he had done similar things. Like went and played another sport, came back, blah, blah. So it happens more often than you think. As long as they're not fielding a whole team of 30-year-olds, I think we can look the other way on it. But there are oftentimes, whether it be somebody was, life happens and they have to go to college later, or
they join the military,
if
then
they're
they come back.
in the Church of Latter-day Saints, you have to go on a mission for 2 years and then come back. So those kids are all older.
30 is 30, though.
Right. And I get all
By the way,
aspects.
I look at it the opposite way. He's 30 playing against 18-year-olds. How's he going to keep up?
Right, but I mean, at that point, like, he's a grown man too, and
True.
My whole thing is he's an professional
He's a former athlete.
Yeah,
he's
Who knows? He might be in tip-top shape.
Right.
Yeah, Wenke was 28 in 2000, the year he won the award.
Wow. So it's not totally uncommon. I mean, it's within the rules.
Right.
But Mace, look, he's already losing his hair.
Oh yeah. This is what's grinding your gears today, Brian?
Yeah, I don't know. It just I'm not a big fan of that.
You?
No, you already had your chance to be a professional athlete. You did it. Give these other kids some chance. You know?
Yeah. By the way, he'll probably be in the transfer portal
right.
next year at this time.
Pro. Nobody's going to draft you
at 31.
At 30.
Yeah, you're right. Nobody's going to draft him.
Right.
But people love competition. People love sports. People love to be involved. He's within the rules. I say, let's see what he's got.
Right. All right.
If Wenke can do it at 28, this guy can do it at 30.
I'll come back. I'll check in his stats about halfway. We'll see if he's dominating or not.
Let's see exactly what he's doing. Absolutely.
I think Lamar Jackson won the Heisman when he was 19, but I think Travis Hunter, who won last year, was 19, and Hunter might have the youngest Heisman. Wenke has the oldest.
Right.
I think Hunter is the youngest guy ever to win it at 19. So that's it's part of the deal.
Yeah, right. It is. He's within the rules, so I get it. And I don't have a huge problem with it. By the way,
Hunter was 21, so it's still Lamar Jackson is the youngest.
Yes.
Hunter was 21.
By the way, and he's not alone. There's a punter at Arizona who's 29.
Right.
There's a walk-on at South Carolina State who's 32.
That's what I mean. There's
the North Texas quarterback is 29.
Yeah, Brian, these guys are sprinkled throughout college football.
Yeah, so don't let your gears get too grinded up. Yeah. All right, so I wanted to do something fun here. Cappy is at Adrien. He works out with Adrien Gonzalez.
Okay.
And Adrien Gonzalez is his workout partner, and now Adrien Gonzalez is opening a pizza shop, or has a pizza shop, over by my house, which is awesome. And Cappy's going to join us to talk about it. Adrien, of course, is a great guy. You see him on Sportsnet LA, all that stuff. Yes, we're going to do that coming up. In the meantime, this is what I wanted to do while we wait on Cappy. We'll let you know that Deshaun Foster has already spoken at Big Ten Media Day.
Did he say he's from L.A.?
Let me see.
Because last year was a disaster.
We're in L.A.
That's what he said last year. This year, a better presentation. Absolutely. And then Lincoln Riley is talking, we think, as we speak. And we'll have Lincoln sound coming up for you as well.
But it's interesting. There's that old saying, you only have one chance to make a first impression.
Yeah.
That press conference last year and how unprepared Deshaun Foster was.
Would you say worst introductory press conference ever?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it rivaled Adam Gase when he got the Jets job. It was just super weird. I think that hurt Deshaun more than any win, loss, or play on the field. I think it was the look was terrible, and it stayed with him the whole year.
Here's Deshaun from last year's Big Ten Media Day.
How you guys doing? I'm happy to be here. Glad to be a part of this great conference. Finally putting two great emblems together, UCLA and the Big Ten. We're a school that's won, 123 championships, so this fits us being right in this conference. Football-wise, we're just excited. I'm sure you guys don't know too much about UCLA, but our football program, but we're in LA. It's us and USC.
That's painful. I can't even listen anymore.
Well, I think it did major damage to him. I think you came on the air that day and said they've got the wrong guy leading the program. You were out on him after that one press conference.
It feels like it. Now,
he hadn't even coached the game yet.
We're in L.A.?
We're in L.A.
So, how long?
By the way, they did T-shirts after that on the UCLA campus. We're in L.A.
We're in L.A.?
Yeah. So, before we get to Cappy, here's what Deshaun Foster sounded like today at Big Ten Media Day. I think he's getting the hang of it.
Well, everyone, I'm back. Last year I stood up here and reminded everyone that UCLA is in LA, which looking back might have been the most obvious geography lesson in Big Ten history. But you know what? Important things are, we're stating clearly, we are in LA, and we're proud to be in LA. And this year we're ready to show the Big Ten what LA football looks like when it's firing on all cylinders. That moment speaking to you last year taught me a valuable lesson. Authenticity resonates more deeply than perfection. Our players saw me being human, and it brought us closer together. We've been joking about it for about a year now.
Now, I think that is a really strong introduction right there.
Well, it's the old, if the elephant's in the room, walk up to it and shake hands with it.
Hang a lantern on your problem is another one. Yeah, I mean, he highlighted what he did last year.
Good for him.
He sounds like a legit college football coach today. We got Lincoln Riley coming up. We'll hear from him. In the meantime, Kaplan's on the line. Cappy, what's going on, man?
Gentlemen, first of all, mazel tov to both of you guys. This finally got done and finally got announced today.
Thank you. It took a while, but we got her done, Cappy. They're stuck with us for another 2 years.
All right. Well, that's good, man. This is a great team, and we'll keep this great team rolling for the next 2 years.
Yes. So you and Adrien Gonzalez work out together. And I actually...
yes, that's true.
I saw this story on Channel 11 that Adrien Gonzalez has a new pizza restaurant. You're there right now, right?
I literally just walked in. That's exactly right.
And what's it called?
It is called Sliceria. Slizeria, like pizzeria, only with slices. Sliceria. And it's on Instagram at Sliceria.
And in most places, like in New York, you can get a slice of pizza on every corner. In L.A., I can't think of a place where you can get a slice of pizza. But at this place, you can, Cap?
Yeah, in fact, I'll tell you right now, I'm walking in, and Adrian's super proud of this place. He suggested that I try the teriyaki chicken pie, which has chicken and like some kind of green pepper and onion and like a teriyaki sauce. I'm also going to get the jalapeno popper, which looks like there's jalapeno and bacon and maybe like some chorizo on there. And then the supreme is like green peppers and pepperoni and mushrooms and sausage. You know, I'm going to ask you guys this question.
Yes.
Because I'm here right now.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to talk to Adrien? Because he's here.
Hell yeah.
Adrien's there? You guys do?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Adrien's here. Hold on, let me turn off my AirPods.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on, I'll turn off my AirPods. Adrien, excuse me. I've got Mason in Ireland that would like to talk to you here for a second. Hold on 1 second. All right. There you go.
Hey.
Mason, Ireland, how we doing?
Good. How are you, Adrien?
Adrien, good for you, man, for setting up a pizza place where you can buy pizza by a slice. I can't think of anywhere else in L.A. where I can buy pizza by the slice. Is that one of the reasons why you did this?
Absolutely. No, yeah. I mean, you know, we really feel that a good just lunch spot where you can go get a pizza by the slice, where you don't have to buy the entire pie. You can try different slices. And on top of it, you know, be able to have a great combo under $10 when you're in the lunch rush is for us is why we did it. And then, you know, we have 12 different pizzas to choose from, so we don't just have like 2 or 3 or 4. We got 12 that are staples. And then we're also going to have like pizzas of the month specials all the time. So
that is awesome. And what inspired you to open the pizza place?
Well, I've been a franchisee of Jersey Mike's for over 10 years now, and so I wanted to try a couple different new ventures. And you know, we're opening up a Mexican place next door here to Sliceria, and you know, Sliceria. So we're doing a side-by-side Mexican and pizza.
Excellent, man.
So, Adrien, we see you working on Sportsnet LA, doing some of the Dodger games with our guy, John Hartung, over there. Where's your level of confidence with the Dodgers right now? Obviously, they've been hammered by pitching injuries, but, Adrien, they're only 1 or 2 games away from having the best record in the National League. What's your level of confidence that they repeat this year?
You know, for me, I really think that they still are the team to beat. I know they've had injuries. They haven't been playing great baseball. Yesterday, they started a rally with an infield hit, and then you get the walk of Ohtani, and then the walk of Ruiz, and then Freddie comes through and really picks them up, to win the game there. But their pitching staff's coming into form. The guys are getting healthy. You got training coming off. I'm sure they're going to make a move at the deadline for some need. But to me, I've said it all along. I even said it last year. Last year I wasn't as confident that they were going to win the World Series as I am this year. And last year I was saying next year they're going to win the World Series. And then this year I'm still saying they're the team to beat. And, the luxury that they have is the fact that they can focus on just getting healthy for October. They don't have to focus on getting to October.
Right, that's a great point. Hey, Adrien, I just got a text from one of our listeners, Bill Nuss, one of our loyal listeners.
Yeah, great guy.
He says, hey, I was in Adrian's place yesterday with my daughter. Had the greedy meaty. Very, very
meaty
good.
Greedy.
Yeah. So apparently you're already making fans with your pizza joint.
I love it. Yeah. We, like I said, we have 12 different options, and it's somewhere you can just come, get 2 slices and a drink for under $10. I mean, what could go wrong?
Nice, man. So I understand that you work out with Cappy a little bit.
Yep.
How would you rate his fitness, his level of competitive aggressiveness? I mean, is he a beast when he's working out?
You know what? He's definitely at the top echelon of the working men in our age group. So he's fit, he's strong.
Very politically correct, Adrien. You have been media trained very well, my friend. That was a great answer. Hey, good luck with the pizza place, man. We can't wait. Man. Can't wait to try it.
It's right by my house, man. I'm coming this week.
Awesome. Can't wait to see you here.
All right.
Thanks, Adrien.
Thanks, Adrien.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you
is
guys.
cool. That was a lucky break. Adrien Gonzalez and Cappy out there. Cappy, you still there?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Oh, guys, by the way.
Yeah.
Listen, so you watch those food shows, and every time somebody takes a bite, you're like, oh, my God, this is so good, right?
Yes.
I will say I'm eating the pizza. It's freaking damn good.
Are you eating that teriyaki chicken pizza?
Yeah, teriyaki chicken is right here. Hold on, Johnny. Hold on.
That's the one I want. That's the one I'm going to try when I go in there.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
It's like a little sweet, a little spicy. Very
Cap,
tasty.
are you coming in studio today?
Training camp, right?
Oh, you're at training camp.
We're training camp. By the way, you think Adrien Gonzalez is a big star in his own restaurant? Let me tell you who just showed up. Lindsay Baseball just showed up.
There you go.
Wow.
Lindsay Baseball's in the house.
Everybody's at is it called Sliceria?
Sliceria.
Sliceria.
Sliceria. Yep.
All right. Hey, cool, Cappy. We will talk to you in a little while live from training camp.
Hey, did you guys ask Adrien about yesterday when Mookie swung on that should have been called strike 3? And then that game should have been over?
We didn't ask that specific question.
No, I saw that happen, and they caught a big break.
Yeah.
Thank you to the umpire.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Cappy. There's Scott Kaplan, Afternoon Drive here on 710 ESPN. He and Shadano are live at training camp this afternoon. All right, it's time to do a little sports graffiti. You guys ready? 877-710-ESPN. 877-710-ESPN. Anything is fair game. Maybe you got comments still on the Lakers and their acquisition, their signing of Marcus Smart. What about the Dodgers bullpen? Did that already. Dodgers bullpen, what do they need to move an arm? Would you trade Dustin May if it came to that? How many prospects would you move? All that kind of stuff. 877-710-ESPN. 877-710-ESPN. Sports Graffiti coming up next. 710 ESPN.
Friday Night Lights at BMO. It's another crucial Western Conference clash.
LAFC, fool.
As LAFC hosts the Portland Timbers.
Did he into the area? Did he shot it in? He scored!
Denis Bouanga's on fire and ready to put on another show for the home crowd. LAFC versus Timbers. Friday. Pre-match coverage begins at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Listen to the crowd!
Hey, ESPN LA, Julie May at Hollywood Park Casino celebrate Mason and Ireland for their 21st birthday podcast. But it is sold out. But you can still win tickets. Just listen closely from noon to 3 for your last chance to win tickets. And we'll see you here at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room.
And $5,000 in promo chips at 10 p.m. the 31st. Earn entries now. Be here at 10 p.m. on the 31st to win.
Morongo, good times.
Making waves all week long with your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to SeaWorld San Diego. Every day this week, you've got a shot to take the whole crew to SeaWorld and experience the all-new Jewels of the Sea jellyfish exhibit. The reimagined Journey to Atlantis coming soon. and the nonstop excitement of the Summer Spectacular. Stay locked in to Sedano and Cap and be ready when you hear the cue to call. It's the SeaWorld San Diego ticket giveaway. All week long, only on Sedano and Cap, right here on ESPN LA.
Rams fans, the 2025 NFL season is right around the corner, and you don't want to miss out on any of the action. Catch every home game this season, including marquee matchups against the 49ers, Lions, Texans, Buccaneers, and more for only $90 per game. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2025. Again, that is therams.com/2025. Secure your season tickets and see you at the Rams house.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at georgechevy.com. That's georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And it's time for Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, like we do every day at this time. Sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Now let's do it. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland.
All right, it is Sports Graffiti time. By the way, DeAndre is filling in today for Brian. Are you excited to be on the Mason and Ireland show? Is this a career highlight?
I always feel honored to be on your guys' show, honestly.
Yeah.
Appreciate you pinch hitting there, D.
Thank
Hey, Brian.
you for stepping in.
Oh, Brian's on the phone. Okay, go ahead. Let's go to
All
Sports
right, let's
Graffiti.
do it. Let's start out with Matthew. Matthew, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening, Matthew?
All right, gentlemen. So I had called a couple weeks ago, and I asked about showering and cleaning your feet, and we learned that Mason is a pretty disgusting human being because he lets chlorine in his hot tub clean himself. So my question to you guys is, do you always take a shower before bed, or how many showers do you take a day? Thanks.
I'm normally a 2-a-day guy. You're a 1-a-day guy.
I'm a 1-a-day guy. Get up in the morning, hop in the shower. That's it for the day.
But I think today might be a 1-shower day because I played golf, I took a shower, and then we're going to dinner.
Do you shower before golf?
After.
After golf?
Right after, before I come here.
Oh, okay, got it.
My wife is just a weirdo.
Yeah.
She'll shower before she works out. She just says it wakes.
I do the same.
Oh, do you? Because it wakes you up?
Yeah, it wakes me up.
Yeah.
My shower's like, all right, be alert. Let's go to, and by the way, since that guy called the last time, I have been trying to wash my feet.
There you go.
Yeah, I've become a guy who washes his feet. Thanks for the call. Andrew, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Andrew.
Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, I'm just calling, man, because I know it's been a little bit, but I just want to vent about, J.J. Redick not putting in a center in that series against the Timberwolves when we were getting killed on the rebounds. I'm not a professional coach, but anybody could see that we clearly needed a big man to get rebounds. So I'm just so upset about that.
Remember though that Jackson Hayes was getting pretty beat up. So Jackson Hayes played his way off the floor, and then he actually did put Maxi Kleber in at center, who hadn't played all year.
Yeah.
So he was trying stuff, but nothing seemed to work.
Yeah, I think
this year now he's got DeAndre Ayton, so that should help.
Andrew, the problem was he didn't really have the guy, and this year he's got the guy. Andrew, it took you this long to call in, like you're already going back to the
in May.
First round of the playoffs, and you're just getting around to calling in.
Yeah, I don't. My bad. But it still bothers me 2 months later.
Yep.
Okay,
right.
there you go.
Man. Yeah,
you're
stuck in
allowed.
a moment.
You're entitled to your feelings.
Stuck in a moment. Let's go to Manny. Manny, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Manny.
I called like a month ago, and I told you the Dodgers were broken, and it was because of Mark Pryor. And look at you, Mace. You finally came to your senses. Mark Pryor's the problem.
Okay, that is not what I said, Manny.
Why?
You're mischaracterizing what I said.
What do you think the problem with the pitchers is?
Organizationally, the Dodgers are right up to the line on how much velocity and how much spin, and that's why I'm not saying that's not Mark Pryor. He's involved, but it's not just him.
Right, but every team is doing that.
Yeah, but
I love Mark Pryor.
Yeah, do you guys really want the Dodger pitchers to back off?
Well, I want them to be healthy.
I want him to be healthy. Mark Pryor's career was never healthy, and
that's true.
I'm sure he knows that.
Yeah. All right, Manny. I am not putting blame. Do not put words into my mouth. I did not blame Mark Pryor for Dodger pitching injuries.
What's funny is Mark Pryor and the Dodgers navigated that pitching staff to the World Series title last year and knocked the Yankees out in 5. And here we are 3 months into the new season, and you guys want him out. I mean, he just won the World Series.
Yeah, it is kind of random to just circle Mark Pryor and say he's the problem. Organizationally, there is something different that the Dodgers are doing, whether it is emphasizing spin rate, velocity at all costs, all that kind of stuff, and they've had injuries. John, 2 years ago, they had a rotation with all 5 guys throwing 100 miles an hour at AA. Mm-hmm. All 5 guys, arm surgery. All 5. So I think they push it a little bit. They're on the edge, but it is not Mark Pryor. Let's go to Alec. Alec, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Alec.
Hey, good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon.
So it's kind of an older story. I don't know if you guys ever talked about it, but in like the last month, there's been a lot of Kobe disrespect. They were saying you switch out Kobe with T-Mac, they win 3 rings. Pau Gasol should have won Finals MVP in 2010 against the Celtics. Just wondering what you guys thought about that.
I would argue that Kobe is more respected than LeBron.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of LeBron hate.
Yes.
And part of that is because he's not Kobe.
Right.
But that's the thing that astounds me. It might be the biggest disconnect between me and the audience in the history of my career. The disrespect and the fact that people want LeBron gone. I don't get it. He's a world-class, once-in-a-generation player who makes the games more exciting, more fun. We get to watch this once-in-a-generation talent, once-in-a-100-year talent play for us every night, and you guys just keep crapping on him. I'll never understand it.
So I think people understand the magnitude of what he has accomplished as a player. I think they don't like the act. They don't like all the rest of the stuff.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm just astounded by. I mean, we've never. A great player has never been treated like this since I've lived in LA until now. Name another.
I don't think it exists.
Yeah,
I don't think it exists.
It just. And like all of us feel this way. Michael Trudell. Yeah. We're like.
As a player, he is unparalleled.
Right. And he's a free agent who chose to come here.
And he's box office. And by the way, there's now an end point for this LeBron. He's got one more year. This is essentially an expiring contract, creating room to do other stuff next year if he doesn't continue. So I don't understand the complaining. Mario, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Mario. Hey, Mario.
Mario, you there?
You're out of luck.
Right.
Let's go to TJ. TJ, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, TJ.
Man, what's going on, guys? I haven't talked to my boys in a minute. Johnny I, where you at, baby?
What's happening, man?
Johnny I.
Yes, sir.
Johnny I. We're looking good, and I'm going to tell you why. All the disrespect they sent to my boy Rui, and I've told you, Johnny I, Rui is our best two-way player we've had last season. He averaged 13 points as our fourth scorer, I think 13 or 15. Was our fourth best scorer, and he was guarding Jokic. Not saying he stopped him, but containing him. We got something cooking.
And
second string.
Yeah, he's 27 years old, and he's coming in. He's coming into his prime right now.
And Johnny, we were talking about trading him with Dalton Connect for what's your boy out there? He did in a minute. Wiggins. Come on,
Andrew.
Man.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. I am more than happy with this Lakers team because I know what we did last year, and I know we had a bad matchup. If we would have got Houston or if we would have got Golden State, we would have did the damn thing. Second thing I want to say, though, rest in peace to, those that have passed. But have y'all looked at the big three theory? The people die in three? I mean, think about it.
Right. This week at Hulk Hogan, we lost Hulk Hogan today, and it was right on the heels of those other two this week.
Jamal Warner.
Come on.
Ozzy
think about this. This is the last thing I'm going to say, guys.
Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne, he's the biggest heavy metal artist of all time. I don't care how you want to put it. He's the biggest. He's what you think of, what they call him, the Godfather of metal or something like that. You got Hulk Hogan, the biggest wrestler, and Theo Huxtable, which is on the biggest TV show in American history.
Yeah.
That's all I want to say, guys.
Yeah.
All right. See you, man.
Funny, do you think that sometimes when
Seems
you see
to-
a couple of people,
Yeah.
famous people go,
It
you're like,
seems-
I am expecting the third one.
It seems to happen more often than not.
Yeah. That's. Let's go to. Look, it's our friend Portia. Portia, you're on Sports Graffiti. Sup, Portia?
I just want to say congratulations on you guys being at ESPN LA and John Ireland. I can't wait for Lakers season. I like the move of Marcus Smart, and I don't think the Lakers are done making moves. And if I may give a shout out to my brother DJ, Lakers and 5, let's go Lakers.
Okay. Thanks, Portia.
We're already on Lakers in 5. I like it. Let's go to Fred. Fred, you're on Sports
Who
Graffiti.
do you think of when you hear Lakers in 5?
Shay.
Yeah, every time. Me too.
Fred, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Fred.
Hello, Fred Gonzalez from Boyle Heights.
Nice. Hi, Fred.
Ireland, Mason, you're great, always great. I always hear you. I'm a driver, and I always hear you on the radio.
Thanks,
The last time I said if the Dodgers are going to win at home or in the road in the World Series, but this time I'm going to ask about Cappy. Every time the twice that I went to his shows that they do, at the Park West.
Yeah, right. At the Park West.
There was only 2 or 3 people. There was only 2 of us. I want to get people to go and see them and stuff. When they go rogue and stuff like that, because they're pretty good.
All right, thanks. By the way, when they go rogue, there's no advance notice. They just show up somewhere and start broadcasting.
Like today.
So, like today.
When he was at that pizza place.
Exactly.
But on Saturday night, it's sold out.
Yeah, sold out
So for our
Saturday.
thing Saturday night, it'll be packed.
Oh, yeah. Let's get one more in here. Let's go to, how about Abdul? You're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Abdul.
Mason, Ireland, what's up, homies? I love you guys.
Thanks, man.
Just a quick 2-parter.
Mm-hmm.
Ireland, I want to say thank you. I don't remember if it was your story or if you were relaying a story, but in 2015, you spoke about someone kind of missing out on Larry Bird, even though they were around when he was playing, but they were hating on him so much that when the grandson said, "Oh my God, I can't believe you got to see Larry Bird," and then the guy in that moment was like, I didn't really appreciate him. That story, for some reason, stuck out to me, and in that moment, I was like, I'm going to start appreciating LeBron James for what he's bringing to the game of basketball.
Good for you.
Good move, man.
So that kind of just changed everything for me. I'm still a Lakers fan through and through, born and raised Laker fan, but I appreciate every ounce of the sport of basketball. It's free if you're watching on TV. I think that's amazing. It has brought me so much joy just from hearing that story, so thank you.
Sure.
And also, while waiting on hold, I kind of had a Larry David moment. There's a public restroom, and it's kind of a makeshift beach here in Seattle.
Okay.
And I went in, and it was just it was not good.
Yeah, I'm sure.
As I'm inside, I can hear a mother and daughter outside. And in my head, I'm like, well, I didn't make this mess on this toilet seat. Do I have to clean it? And in that moment, I just said, you know what? I'm going to do it because part of it was like, they're going to think it's me anyways. And the other part was, it's a mom and it's a daughter, and this sucks. This is just one of those moments that just sucks to be in, but I'm going to take care of it.
I'm glad you cleaned it up, Abdul. What would you have done, Ireland?
Because I'm so paranoid about getting labeled something that I'm not.
Yep.
I would have cleaned it up because this is what would happen to me. I would not clean it up, walk out, and the person would recognize me.
Yeah, right.
And he'd say, that John Ireland left a huge mess.
He wrecked that thing.
So I would do what Abdul did.
Yeah.
I would clean it up. You wouldn't?
I'm not going to clean up somebody else's. Maybe I'd put up yellow police tape. Maybe I do like a chalk outline in the can, something like that.
In passing, you tell them caution. Somebody else made a mess in there.
Be careful in there. It's not safe. But yeah, I don't think I'd be like wiping up after somebody. All right, coming up next for you, John, Lincoln Riley has spoken. Lincoln Riley, Big Ten Media Day. We will hear from him coming up next for you. In the meantime, when you're injured in an accident, one of the first calls you get is from the other guy's insurance company. I've been in this spot. And they call you right away, and they're like, we'll give you X amount of money if you just sign away all your rights. Don't do it. Don't fall for the trick. They're offering you money to replace or repair your vehicle. But is that going to cover medical bills and lost wages for time missing work? Safe to say the answer is no. You shouldn't have to pay any money out of pocket to fix your car or go see the doctor. And if you're missing work, in turn, it is making your paycheck less than normal. Don't do that to yourself. You know who to call. It's Jacob. Him and his, he's going to deal with the insurance company. He's going to help you with the rental car. He's going to schedule your doctor's appointments, and nothing is going to come out of pocket. When you call an attorney, you want one who is respected. Believe me, I have worked with Jacob for quarter of a century. Wow, that's crazy. Quarter of a century I've worked with Jacob, 25 years. You call him when you're in a jam. He is the real deal, 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB. Or remember,
accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Remember, Jacob, a proud legal partner of the Rams, the Lakers, and LAFC, and you can follow him on Instagram. Go to @call.jacob for great advice and prizes and more. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Be sure to catch Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, weekday afternoons at 1 p.m. on Mason and Ireland. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout.
Do you really think you've experienced real sports excitement in your home? It's Mace here, and I'm here to tell you to get off your couch and get into Cosm. Cosm is the ultimate immersive fan experience. The Dome at Cosm, massive 87-foot wraparound display with reserved booth-style seating. The Cosm Hall features wall-to-wall screens where you can watch multiple games at the same time. Incredible food, craft cocktails, beer available throughout Cosm. Go to Cosm.com to see all the sporting events coming up, and now showing The Matrix at Cosm.com.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
Everyone knows Earl Hershiser has won numerous awards for his performance on the field. But off the field, he's a great humanitarian, a true friend and partner of mine, and a real bulldog when it comes to business.
Baseball taught me to work hard and respect people. Rotolo Chevrolet does both, and that's why I joined the team.
Rotolo Chevrolet has been Dealer of the Year for 12 straight years. Like Earl, we know something about winning.
I believe they call that a dynasty.
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Dive into the Marvel Universe on the official Marvel Podcast. We're going behind the scenes with the creators behind Marvel Comics, the stars of the MCU, and Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige.
But if you want the real answer, if we're trying to get real on this podcast,
celebrate the legacy of your favorite Marvel adventures and characters. The official Marvel Podcast.
I think this show's going to be a real treat.
New episodes every Wednesday wherever you listen to podcasts.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Thursday afternoon. Coming up today at 3 p.m., Seattle and Cap are live from the first day, open to the public, of Rams training camp at LMU. By the way, Mason and Ireland will be there tomorrow for tomorrow's show at noon. We're all over Rams training camp on your home of Rams football, ESPN LA, by the way. By the way, our training camp coverage presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Your perfect entertainment, resort, and casino combination is always available at Pechanga, just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations or more information right now. More of Mason and Ireland, your Thursday afternoon.
Hi, this is Devontae Adams of your LA Rams. The biggest show on the radio, this is Mason and Ireland.
On 710 ESPN and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Awesome. Devontae Adams already talking about Mason and Ireland. It's awesome. All right, so, John, we are both, actually, Brian, too, we're all dog owners, have dogs as part of our family. Copper and Murphy.
Yep.
And I've got Ron and Veronica. Do you have any dogs?
No dogs.
Okay,
no
then
dogs.
you're not
By the
part
way,
of this conversation.
There was kind of a sweet moment. We were giving away the PPP tickets, the private podcast party tickets. And my first question was, okay, between Mason, Brian, and I, we have 4 dogs. Name one of the dogs. And the guy goes, Sophie. I go, that's not one of the 4 dogs, but in honor of Sophie, I'm giving you the tickets.
Think so. Yeah,
because we talked about Sophie just died.
Just passed away. Yeah, she was a good girl. Good girl. So what percentage of Americans do you think would go into debt to get their pet medical care? What percentage of Americans?
You guys are going to make fun of me. I think I would. I'm
right there with you.
Does that make me a sap?
No. That makes you part of the 69% of
Really?
Americans who say they would go into debt.
Oh, my gosh. I thought that was totally going the other way.
69% of Americans say, absolutely, I'd go into debt for my pet. You know, Sophie, you mentioned Sophie. Sophie was, she had COPD, so she had a little inhaler thing. She was on Prozac.
Wait a minute. Dogs have, you can give an inhaler to a dog?
Yep.
So what'd you do? Like open her mouth and squirt it?
No, you hold it over their snout.
Right.
And as long as she knows she's getting a treat afterwards, she'll sit there and inhale the whatever it is.
And then you hand her the
spray.
treat.
Yeah, and then she gets the treat. She was on Prozac. She was on hydrocodone because she had some hip stuff.
So you spent a little money on Sophie late in life.
She was, and you know what? And it doesn't matter to me. Copper, I would imagine the same thing, right?
Right. When we first actually got her from the shelter, it was kind of funny because they said she was spaded and all that. Turned out she wasn't and had like some diseases. So had to get, the medical stuff started coming in as soon as we got her. But yeah, they're part of the family. They really are. Especially somebody who doesn't have kids. They say, they are very much the ones I look after.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Boy, it literally is, Mace. No pun intended. It's a Sophie's choice. If you don't have pet insurance and you find out that your dog,
do you have pet insurance?
We do.
We do not.
All right. So, you can afford it, but imagine if you can't afford it, and they tell you, we can operate on your dog, but it's going to cost you $10,000.
Oh my God, yeah.
And that is literally like, I'm pretty sure Lindsay, I know she's not here today. She's at training camp, but when her dog was at the end of it, the dog she had before Chewy.
Chewy, yeah.
When that dog had a lot of was blind and had a lot of ailments, I think Lindsay might have gone into debt to take care of her dog.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it is part of the family. My dog's certainly part of our family. All right, so. John, Big Ten Media Day, we heard from Deshaun Foster. One of the big questions around the USC football program has been at the quarterback position, and Lincoln Riley addressed that at Big Ten Media Day, talking about Jaden Maeva.
Really proud of Jaden. I mean, he started 4 games for us last year, all 4 against, good football teams, all 4 against really good defenses. He gave us a chance to win all 4. We were able to pick off 3 of them. Made some huge plays, made some unbelievable plays in those games, showed a lot of resiliency, a lot of toughness. His arm talent the decisiveness in which he plays and how he sees things is really unique and has a chance to be really special. We've really focused in on, I think, two big areas this offseason. I think him continuing to find his voice as a leader, which he's really grown and I think matured and really become more comfortable with. And then I think the second for him, like a lot of young quarterbacks that we've had that ended up being pretty solid players, is making sure that your mistakes, don't kill us, right? Sometimes as a quarterback, a lot of times it's, yes, you want to have the great plays, but how bad are your bad plays, right? And if your bad plays are incompletions or throwaways or occasionally taking a sack, like you can still win with that. And so I think his maturity as a player and understanding that, I think will all but grow. And because once he harnesses that, I mean, you saw what this guy did against some pretty good groups. He's got a chance to be a really, really special player. So it's been fun to work with him. He's humble, really hard worker, and has the respect of everybody in our building.
So I saw him play last year, was at a couple of those games. He's kind of a riverboat gambler kind of guy.
He's got a little Sam Darnold in him.
Yeah.
Where he makes plays with his feet. He's,
he throws into really tight windows, and he threw some picks last year. I mean, he's going to really tighten things up.
But Lincoln Riley is, I know a lot of people are down on Lincoln Riley because he hasn't won as much as he should, but he is a quarterback whisperer.
Yes, he is.
I mean, he basically won 3 Heisman trophies. He had Baker Mayfield. He had Kyler Murray. Did he have Mahomes? I think he had Mahomes.
Yeah, he had Mahomes, yeah.
And so he's a really good coach to have if you're a quarterback.
Yeah.
If I was like a quarterback who wanted to get to the NFL, and, of course, he had Caleb twice.
Yep.
I would think about going to play for Lincoln Riley wherever he is just because of his track record.
Yeah.
It's all the other stuff. He doesn't care enough about defense. He's, he tends to micromanage stuff. But as a quarterback coach, he's great.
By the way, and I think the defense issue was solved last year. They went from one of the worst to the 40th in the country. They made a gigantic leap last year under Danton Lynn.
And Danton Lynn now has a year under his belt. And if you go back to the final year he was at UCLA before he went to USC, those are 2 monster years defensively.
He is going to be
completely different.
He's going to be a head coach. He's going to be a head coach.
His dad was. Anthony Lynn is his dad.
All right. So, but Lincoln did say something today that bothers me.
They gave him another 10-year deal?
No, he's still on the same deal. But there's something that bothers me. I'll explain it next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Oh, let me tell you about ZipRecruiter. If you're hiring, if you're somebody at a company and you're looking for new hires, you got to use ZipRecruiter. And right now you can use it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Ian Siegel, the guy who invented ZipRecruiter, puts it this way. They don't leave anything to chance. And he's right. They help you find qualified candidates for all your roles fast. How fast? 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day, the very first day. So what are you waiting for? Go to that web address. Use ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Friday Night Lights at BMO. It's another crucial Western Conference clash. LAFC, fool. As LAFC hosts the Portland Timbers.
Did he into the area? Did he shot it in? He scored!
Denis Bouanga is on fire and ready to put on another show for the home crowd. LAFC versus Timbers tomorrow. Pre-match coverage begins at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Listen to the crowd!
Have you checked out the new Park West Bicycle Casino? Only 9 miles from downtown LA, right off the 710? The bike has been reimagined with new ownership, renovations, and 200 table games. ESPN listeners get $30 in match play when they walk in and say, Cappy sent me. Park West Bicycle Casino. Real cards, real prizes, real close.
Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER. GEAR-001291. 001289. 001292. PSIS license number 1358.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
In a world parched for excitement, one drink will emerge. Twisted Tea, the refreshing thrill ride of flavor. Recreating its classic role as the hard iced tea that goes down smooth. Twisted Tea doesn't just taste like real iced tea, it's made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Taste the adventure with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. This is Mason in Ireland on your home of Rams football, 710 ESPN.
All right, on this date in some year, this song came out. Brian, fill us in. I know it is Elton John and Kiki D.
Elton John and Kiki D.
1976.
1976, number one song. Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Holds up well, I think. Holds up pretty well. It's National Tequila Day, John. Do we intend to have any tequila tonight
No,
at Felix?
I'll be drinking whiskey at Felix.
Whiskey?
Only a couple to go with my pasta. I'm very excited about this.
You're going to have a couple of whiskey sours?
I am.
Now, I do like, and you don't, I like the egg white on top.
Yeah,
the egg white on top is terrific.
On a drink?
Yeah, on a drink.
Oh,
You've
I've
never
heard
had
of that.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I've never
you got
heard of that.
You got to try it tonight. Whiskey sour, egg white on top. Delicious.
You do not have to
How
try it
about
tonight,
you,
Brian.
Brian?
I'm buying. Get whatever you want.
Oh, nice.
All right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So you're buying?
Sure.
Oh, wow.
Why not?
Oh, cool. Free
that's
dinner.
a-
Free dinner
there
for
you
me.
go.
I was going to split it with you, but hell with it. If you're buying, you're buying. So Lincoln Riley, it's Big Ten Media Day. Lincoln Riley addressed something that I have been talking about and getting just killed for about Notre Dame and USC and whether that rivalry should continue. And there's been reports that maybe USC would think about backing out of that rivalry or making it not an every year thing because, again, if you have 2 losses, you're in the playoff. If you have 3 losses, you're out of the playoff. Here's Lincoln Riley on the Notre Dame rivalry.
Take the USC job. My first thought was I get to coach in USC Notre Dame. So first thought, because before coach, player, any of that, as a fan. And so the rivalry, all these rivalries mean a great deal to me. They mean a great deal to anybody that cares about college football. Yes, I mean, that's, do I want to play the game? Hell yeah, I want to play the game. Absolutely. It's one of the reasons I came here, all right? But also, my allegiance and my loyalty is not to Notre Dame and it's not to anybody else. I'm the head football coach at USC, and I'm going to back USC, and I'm going to do everything possible that I can in my power to make USC as good as it can and not going to let anything stand in between that. So I'm very hopeful we can get to a point where it makes sense. It's one of those situations right now where the 2 schools are in radically different situations. I think we can all agree with that, with the one having a conference affiliation and one not. And I think it's I think there's a million reasons why that we should very seriously as a college football community that we should adopt the automatic qualifying in terms of the college football playoff. And this might be the most important one, right, is that we give every reason for college football to preserve non-conference games that mean a lot to the history of the game and to the fan bases and the former players and everybody that's been associated with it. So I'm very hopeful that we can get there, and I'm very hopeful that we play this game forever.
All right, so it sounds like he's like, at one point there was some speculation about maybe Lincoln Riley wants to figure out a way to not play Notre Dame every single year. It sounds like he's all in on that now. Do you think?
No, I
You read that the opposite way?
Completely the opposite.
He said, I came here to coach Notre Dame versus USC.
Right, and then he said, but I work for USC. I don't care about Notre Dame, and I want to play in the playoff. He just adopted your position, hook, line, and sinker.
For real?
Oh, yeah. Brian, is that how you interpreted that?
How did you interpret
I don't know,
it, Brian?
because he then ended it with the whole thing of we need, the rivalries like this in
What
college
it sounded
football.
like to me is change the way the college football playoff qualifying works, or I'm bailing on Notre Dame. Am I the only one who thought that?
Yes.
Brian?
I could get where you're coming from that, but I have a
DeAndre,
feeling
didn't
that
it
he still
sound
wants
like that
play
to
it.
you? Like if you're going to hold it against me and it's going to keep me out of the playoff, screw Notre Dame, I'm out. But if you change the rules, I'll play Notre Dame.
Yeah, just a little bit. It did sound like he was saying that just a little bit.
Now, I am a huge proponent of not including Notre Dame on the schedule in the future.
Yeah, I think you're out of your mind.
I think that if you have 3 losses in the season, you're not in the playoff, most likely. Okay, I mean, I think, did one 3-loss team make it last year? I don't think so. Alabama was the 3-loss team they missed.
They have 12 now, and they're eventually going to 16, right?
I assume at some point in the future, yeah. But everybody in a major conference who's lost 2 or fewer games has made the playoff. Everybody who has lost more than 2 games has missed the playoff. To me, I think Notre Dame on the schedule is a really, really tough matchup, particularly on the road like this year. I think it's possible that they miss the playoff by 1 Notre Dame loss.
Would you be comfortable taking calls on this?
Yeah, sure.
All right, 877-710-ESPN. We want to hear from USC fans.
Yeah, USC fans.
877-710-3776. If I was a USC fan, and I'm a UCLA grad, but if I'm a USC fan, I'd be furious with USC if they dropped this game.
I would be relieved.
And you are a USC fan,
I want
it gone.
I want to go to the college football playoff. It's great to be Notre Dame. You know, it's better being in the college football playoff. And by the way, this is going around. Kurt Cignetti is the head coach at Indiana. They've canceled a home-and-home with Virginia to add an FCS opponent. He said, we figured we'd just adopt SEC scheduling philosophy.
Right.
That's that's the best way to get to the playoff, is to adopt the SEC scheduling philosophy.
Right. Well,
they've also dropped a home-and-home with Louisville.
Yeah, there's a huge debate going on over if and when they go to 16.
Yep.
Whether or not you should have 5 plus 11.
Yep.
Which means the winner of all 5 major conferences gets automatically in, and there's 11 at-larges. That's the problem you've described, where if you have 3 losses, the committee normally kicks you out.
Yeah.
The other one is I believe it's 4. There's only room for 4 at-large teams. In other words, the Big Ten would get 4, the SEC would get 4. That's 8, and then the other conferences would fight over the other 8. That's what Lincoln Riley wants. Lincoln Riley wants a way he can get into the playoff if he loses to Notre Dame. And then all he has to do is finish top 4 in the Big Ten, which, by the way,
there is incentive then for everybody to play good non-conference. You don't get penalized.
Is harder than it sounds to finish top 4 in the Big Ten. Because think about it: Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State, going to be there every year.
Illinois last year 10-3.
Indiana last year 10-3.
10-3.
Yeah, USC 8-5. So even if they went to this. SEC gets 4, Big Ten gets 4.
Yep.
It's not a lock that your favorite Big Ten school would get in, because you figure Ohio State and Michigan are pretty much going to fight to get in every year. Same with Penn State. So it really only leaves one spot.
But here's the thing. I mean, for all that, if you lose 2 games or less, you're going to the playoff.
Right, but that's under the 5 plus 11
5
system.
plus the current system.
Yeah. The reason what Lincoln Riley wants is the ability to play Notre Dame and not have it affect his conference standing or his playoff standing. And I think he has a point there. But I read his comments completely opposite of the way you did.
Yeah.
Okay. I think unless they change it to a way where more automatic bids go to the Big Ten, Notre Dame's gone.
So we're taking calls. People do not like my take.
Well,
USC fans do not like my take on this at all.
Let's find out.
We got a couple of minutes
because your take makes sense.
Yeah, let's go to it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Jim in South LA. Jim, you're on 710. What's up, man?
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Jim.
So this is a tough one. I've been a USC fan my entire life, and I'm as old as you guys. Notre Dame is tradition. Anthony Davis, the Bush push. We got to keep Notre Dame. You got to have patsies and everything else for non-conference. You got to have, as Chick would say, the little sisters of the poor, or whatever he would say for every other non-conference game. You got to keep Notre Dame. It just goes back too far, and it's been too.
Jim, let me ask you something. So you're a USC fan, right?
Yes.
If I told you that, and this is Mason's point, if I told you that losing to Notre Dame, losing that one game, keeps you out of the playoff. If you look at USC's schedule this year, they're probably going to lose to Oregon.
At Oregon is a loss.
And they're probably going to lose to Notre Dame. And
then they've got to run the table.
Yeah, chances are they would lose one other game. If I told you, Jim, that the Notre Dame loss keeps them out of the playoff, would you still want Notre Dame?
Yes, because if you can't beat Notre Dame, you can't beat two other teams, you don't need to be in the playoffs.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know
anybody that agrees with me.
Lincoln Riley agrees with you.
By the way, I heard that quote so different than you.
Yeah, I think Lincoln Riley is
You
saying...
think he's trying to wiggle out of it?
No. I think he's saying, I work for USC,
right.
and I want a mechanism that puts USC in the playoff if I have a good conference season. I don't want to be penalized while Alabama's out there playing the Little Sisters of the Poor for playing Notre Dame because I don't have to play Notre Dame.
Right.
So don't make me do that. But I want a qualifying method to get me in. And if I don't have that chance, why would I play Notre Dame? Your argument from that perspective makes total sense.
Do you
to
think
me.
they're going to beat Notre Dame at Notre Dame this year?
I do not.
I do not. Do you think they're going to win at Oregon?
No.
Do you think they can win every other game on the schedule?
Possibly, but unlikely.
Unlikely.
Yeah.
Unlikely.
I think there's probably one more loss in there, either at Illinois, maybe Michigan at the Coliseum.
Yeah.
So what do you and I always say? Every year in college football, I'm a UCLA fan, you're a USC fan, there's a loss you don't see coming.
Yes.
Like remember, USC lost to Minnesota.
Yes.
You don't see that coming. They lost to Utah a couple years ago.
And there are weird games at home to Michigan. At Nebraska could be tricky.
That at Nebraska is perfect. Matt Rule is going to sell out to win that game.
So if they miss the playoffs by one Notre Dame loss, is it worth playing Notre Dame?
To me it is, but I can see why you, as a USC fan, would say otherwise.
Yeah.
I don't think your position by any means is ridiculous.
Yeah,
I just disagree with you.
The old heads hate me for this. Marlon, you're on Sports Graffiti. You're not on Sports Graffiti. You're on 710, though. What's up?
Yeah, your position is ridiculous. I'm sorry. If losing to Notre Dame gets you knocked out of the playoffs, then you don't need to be there. You don't duck nobody. You play everybody you're supposed to play. Who are we going to put on the schedule instead? Redlands University?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You play the schedule you got, and you play ball, you win, and you go to the playoffs.
But wait a minute. You just said something interesting. You said you play the schedule you got. You realize they don't have to play Notre Dame. They have to play Michigan, Ohio State, and Oregon.
Yeah,
They're in the same conference.
Those are not optional.
But what Mason is suggesting
Notre Dame is a tradition.
Right, but what Mason is suggesting is drop Notre Dame and add San Jose State. It's a guaranteed win.
No, I don't want a guaranteed win. I want to play the best.
I want a guaranteed
win.
win.
I want to earn my way there.
I want the Alabama.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I want the Alabama schedule. Give me Monroe. Your old stomping
Louisiana
grounds.
Monroe, yeah.
Louisiana Monroe. Let's see who else they got. They got Eastern Illinois late, right before the Auburn game. And they open up with they do open up with Florida State. So that's a credible opening.
Two famous but not Hall of Fame quarterbacks came out of Louisiana Monroe. The first one
is Bradshaw, right?
No, he went to Louisiana Tech, where Karl Malone went.
Okay.
The first one is Bubby Brister.
Oh, yeah,
Remember
Bubby Brister.
The other one, you and I, it was a long time ago. It was in the 90s, but you and I interviewed him several times, and he once played quarterback in the Super Bowl.
Once played quarterback in the Super Bowl.
You and I interviewed him many times. In the 90s.
In the 90s.
And he played quarterback.
Went to the Super Bowl.
So connect those dots. Who would we interview a lot? What team would that guy play for in the 90s when you and I were doing interviews in the 90s?
Be Chargers.
Okay. What Charger quarterback led him to the Super Bowl?
Stan Humphries?
Correct!
Oh!
Yes!
Stan
nice
Humphries.
pull by you!
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yes, Stan Humphries was Bubby Brister's backup at Northeast Louisiana, and Brister went to the Steelers. Humphries played quarterback there the next year, and Bobby Beathard drafted him for the Redskins.
Yeah.
And then when Beathard got the Charger job, he brought him out there.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
He did lead them. He was great that year.
I think most USC fans are with me, but not all. I think there is a small minority, including Lincoln Riley, who's with you.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, if we sit here in December and say they missed by one Notre Dame loss, you heard it here first. That's a take right there. That's a good, solid take. All right. Hey, it's time for the return of Rams football on ESPN LA. Tune in starting at 3 o'clock with Shadano and Cap today from Rams training camp at LMU. Don't miss all the sights and sounds as the Rams get ready for the kickoff of the season. Training camp coverage on ESPN LA presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, exclusive California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Looking forward to seeing Kevin Demoff tomorrow. I assume we're going to see Demoff tomorrow. It's weird. I went to Ruth's Chris, and all of a sudden a drink showed up at the table. Kevin Demoff was across with Marvin, his dad.
Wow. Oh, that must have been
very cool. Yeah.
Marvin,
Demoff,
famous sports agent in the 80s. In that one draft that had Elway Marino, he had all the quarterbacks.
Yeah. Kev. Hopefully we talk to Kev tomorrow. All right. Coming up next for you, we got so much stuff here, John. How about this? I think I made a prediction last year, an NFL prediction, and I think I was 1 year too early, and it's coming true this year.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, no.
You know where I'm going? You know where I'm going? You know where I'm going?
No, you're going to
yes. It's Hot Take Thursday.
Those
Hot
who
Take
do
Thursday.
not study history are doomed to repeat it. And if you pick this team again,
it's happening.
They're going to finish dead last in that division.
Okay, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about all the ways you're wrong next. All right. I love my car. It's fun to drive a cool car. I drive a Hyundai Elantra. When I started working with the Southern California Hyundai dealers, all my friends over there, I was like, okay, I'm going to test drive everything. So I drove all the stuff. I drove the SUVs like the Tucson and the Santa Fe. I drove the Palisade, which is great. I drove the Ioniq 5, which is an EV, which is just incredible inside out, super fast charging, range over 300 miles. It's amazing. And right now is the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. So if you have never driven a Hyundai or you want to try one, you got to get to the Southern California Hyundai dealers now. The deals are unbelievable. It's a great day for a new Hyundai at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event going on now with your SoCal Hyundai dealers. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Rams football is coming, and we're getting ready for Rams training camp at LMU. All the sights and sounds of training camp on ESPN LA.
We're stretching down here. Crank that music. Let's go.
Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
We're all running the stucco concept, so we're running scout route.
Join us Thursday at 3 p.m. with our first training camp show. Sedano and Cap at 3 p.m. live from Rams training camp on your home for Rams football.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. It's time for Rams training camp.
Join us Thursday at 3 p.m.
Dealing with slow drains, dips in water pressure? Trust the experts at NextGen, the official AC heating, plumbing, and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. Their expert technicians fix even the toughest of jobs. Get your stubborn drains working again with expert drain clearing for just $88. Plus, enjoy peace of mind with their 30-day guarantee. Call NextGen now at 833-3-NEXTGen or visit nextgenaironplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, 30-day guarantee and $88 drain clearing requires accessible clean-out and camera inspection.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I've played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Because you don't need a midnight workout.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters' experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-494-6139. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-494-6139.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Thursday afternoon. Coming up today at 3 p.m., Sienna and Cap are live from the first day, open to the public, of Rams training camp at LMU. By the way, Mason and Ireland will be there tomorrow for tomorrow's show at noon. We're all over Rams training camp on your home of Rams football, ESPN LA, by the way. By the way, our training camp coverage presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Your perfect entertainment resort and casino combination is always available at Pechanga, just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations or more information right now. More of Mason and Ireland, your Thursday afternoon.
Hi, this is Devontae Adams of your LA Rams. The biggest show on the radio, this is Mason and Ireland.
On 710 ESPN and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Oh, it's almost football season. Devontae Adams. Oh, look. One of the greatest singles of all time.
It's opera.
It is a lot of things. It is a lot of things. If you saw the movie Bohemian Rhapsody, you see sort of how they put it all together. It's fascinating. But I don't know if there's been a more original, weird hit ever.
This, and DeAndre, Mace knows this trivia question, so I'm going to throw it at the two of you. This song right here, Bohemian Rhapsody, has gone to number one 3 separate times. One was when it came out.
Yep.
What are the other 2?
Ooh, I would say maybe when the movie came out.
Which movie?
The one with
Rami Malek.
Yes.
Yes.
Rami Malek?
No, incorrect.
It did not go to number one after Bohemian Rhapsody?
No,
Okay.
but it
like
did
a
go to
re-release?
number one after a movie came out.
Yeah.
Oh, that I know. Did they not also like re-release the album or the track?
Nope.
Oh, I have no clue then.
I have no clue.
Did you guys ever see Wayne's World?
Oh, yeah.
When they sing it in the car, it came. So 3 times it went to number one. When it came out, when Freddie Mercury died, and when Wayne's World came out and went to number one. And I think Bohemian Rhapsody reinvigorated that song, but I don't think it made it all the way to number one on the chart.
When I was a kid, I had the 45. They used to have these little discs called 45s. And the cool thing about Bohemian Rhapsody was it was on both sides. So you'd have to turn the record over to hear the second part of the song. It was because it's a really long song.
Right. Well, it was so long. This is in the movie Bohemian Rhapsody that the producer said, I'm not letting you guys release this. It's too long and it's crap.
Yep.
And they said, if you don't release it, we'll go get another producer. And that's what they did.
Yeah.
And they broke up with that guy and they went and found a new guy.
So random question, John. Samuel L. Jackson.
Yep.
Used to be the number one grossing movie star of all time.
He no longer is.
He no longer is. My question is, who has overtaken him?
If I had to guess.
With now $14.6 billion worldwide.
Male or female?
Female. Think about that. Female.
All right, I'm going to take a shot.
Yep.
And it's probably wrong because she's still pretty young. But I'm thinking about the franchises she's been in. I think it's Scarlett Johansson.
It is Scarlett Johansson. How about that? $14.6 billion worldwide. Jurassic Park is still rolling. Do you see the new Jurassic Park?
Not yet. I just watched the latest one before this new
The
one.
one
Jurassic World, I think. Yeah, like the
I know,
third or second Jurassic World.
They keep coming. But I like the underwater dinosaurs.
Right. I've actually heard like pretty decent, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dinosaurs.
So she has, of course, she's got the Marvel franchise, Black Widow. She's got Jurassic Park. So she is, she's overtaken Samuel L. Jackson. All right, so, John, I said it last year, and I'm going to say it again. I believe the Chicago Bears are a playoff team under Caleb Williams, with Caleb Williams and with Ben Johnson as head coach.
All right, here's your problem.
Okay.
They're going to finish fourth in their own division.
Absolutely not.
So who are they finishing ahead of?
Finishing ahead of both Minnesota, with a totally unproven quarterback situation, and Green Bay. They're finishing second behind the Lions.
Minnesota and Green Bay both made the playoffs
I know
last
they
year.
did, but
Minnesota won 14 games.
Look, Ben Johnson
Sean
completely...
McVay protege Kevin O'Connell is pulling the strings in Minnesota.
Completely rebuilt the offensive line, 3 new offensive linemen, really good receivers. I think Caleb Williams is going to be the first Chicago quarterback
Bears
to throw
last
for more...
in the NFC North.
They will not finish dead last. They will not
DeAndre,
finish dead last.
DeAndre, were you more with me or more with Mace?
Have you seen J.J. McCarthy?
I have, yeah, and there's been some reports he has looked pretty good in training camp thus far. I must say, but I do agree with John. I'm not a believer. in
Dead last, Brian. What more?
I think they're dead last.
Oh,
DFL.
That's a tough
Mace.
division. I don't know.
DFL.
Okay, so
but you know what? But you know who may not finish DFL? The Raiders.
Oh yeah.
Now,
I don't know about that.
well, wait a minute. People look at that division, they say, well, the Chiefs are good, the Broncos are good, the Chargers are good. But, and in past years, as you know, I have a love-hate relationship with the Raiders. I love them, then I break up with them. Yeah, then I jump back
All
in.
that, yeah.
They made me go to the Commanders. Here's my worry, Mace.
Mm-hmm.
The Commanders now have become the it team.
Everybody loves the Commanders.
When I picked them, they were a bad team. I like being a team. I like getting
on the rise.
I like getting on the bandwagon when I like to buy low.
Mm-hmm.
And if I stick
Not
with,
much lower than the Raiders.
but here's why.
Yeah.
We've got Pete Carroll.
Yep.
Listen to this. Pete Carroll was asked, what are your expectations? Pete knows he's in the same division as Patrick Mahomes and as Jim Harbaugh and as Sean Payton. But Pete is undeterred. Pete, what are your expectations for this year?
Oh, we got to win a ton. We're going to win a bunch of games. There ain't nothing. I can't even imagine anything. I've been winning 10 games a year for 20 years or something, I mean, what are my expectations? We're going to win a bunch. And I don't care, who hears that. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. It ain't about what anybody hears. It's about what we do. And so that's why our expectations are really high. The standards need to be so that the expectations can be met. We'll see what happens. I wish I could guarantee it to you, but I can't even think of what else it could be other than being really successful.
Now,
hear that, Mace?
Yeah,
we're back, baby.
Look, I am a Pete Carroll fan.
We are back. You cannot make Pete Carroll think negative. He is relentlessly positive. And even if we lose our first 6 games, we'll win the next 11 and go. Come on.
It is so.
Are you with me?
Look, I will actually root for the Raiders for the first time in my life because of Pete.
Let's make a bet.
Oh, Raiders versus Bears?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let's make a bet. $20,000 in mythical money.
Yep.
I have the Raiders. You have the Bears. Whoever wins more games wins.
Bam! Do it.
Brian, who wins that bet? You hate both teams.
Probably the Raiders.
DeAndre?
I don't know. I think I'm with the Bears. I think the Bears are going to win more than the Raiders.
Yeah. I mean, the Raiders are in that division with Bo Nix and the Broncos, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert.
The Raiders are the Patrick Mahomes killer. What are you talking about?
They do get him once a year.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they do surprise him once a year.
We've got Pete.
And I do think
How dare you second guess Pete Carroll's proclamation that he's going to win a ton. Didn't you hear him? He's been winning 10 games in this league forever.
I think Ashton Genty is going to be an absolute
Rookie
monster.
of the year.
And they are going to feed him the football over and over again. They got a quality quarterback in Geno Smith, who he was top 8 in quarterback rating the last 2 years.
Wait a minute.
Is he better than Gardner Minshew? Is he better than some of your past quarterbacks? Is he better than Aiden O'Connell?
I'm better than Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell, but he's the worst quarterback in that division.
Yeah, but
Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Bo Nix,
but
and
I don't think he's a bad quarterback. I think it's an upgraded quarterback.
I think he's a good quarterback.
I think he's a good quarterback. Is anybody with me?
It was the best quarterback they've had in a handful of years.
In a long
for sure.
time. When was the last good Raiders quarterback?
Better than DeMarcus Russell.
He is definitely better than JaMarcus Russell, yes. All right, coming up next for you, we're going to do some fast track. DeAndre, did you dust off any questions for today? Or is it all Brian?
It's all Brian.
Think up one question.
I got you.
One question. You can ask us anything you want.
Anything you want.
All right.
Okay, we'll do Fast Track coming up next for you. I want to remind you that we are doing Lie of the Day. At some point today, I have or will lie. Make sure you're listening very closely in the next half hour. If you can figure out what I lied about during today's show, you will get, and we'll open the phones at 2:30, you will get a pair of tickets, the final pair of tickets, to be at our Mason and Ireland 21st birthday private podcast party Saturday night at Hollywood Park Casino. These are literally the last 2 tickets for this sold-out event. So pay attention to what I have or will lie about for your chance to win. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Friday Night Lights at BMO. It's another crucial Western Conference clash. LAFC, fool. As LAFC hosts the Portland Timbers.
Did he into the area? Did he shot it in? He scored!
Denis Bouanga is on fire and ready to put on another show for the home crowd. LAFC versus Timbers tomorrow. Pre-match coverage begins at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Listen to the crowd!
Pechanga Resort Casino is giving away a new Mercedes-Benz and Easy Play every Friday in July. Use your club card to earn entries into the drawing while you play your favorite slot machines and table games. Be there every Friday night for the drawing and to activate your entries. You must be present to win. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino and you could drive home in a brand new Mercedes-Benz this July. Located off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number, 888-PECHANGA for reservations or more info.
All right, we got a caller who says, I need to buy a car and I need to save money. Well, my friend, I've got one answer for you. The Cerritos Auto Square. It's America's largest auto mall. 24 dealerships, all the top brands, all in one easy location right here in SoCal. And here's the secret. These dealers sell more cars than anyone because they have low prices. And they can actually afford low prices because they sell so many cars. Check it out at CerritosAutosquare.com.
Cerritos Auto Square.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. And real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Pick me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our creamy and delicious Thai tea. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Travis Rogers into Marco Farr.
Weekday mornings at 9 a.m. after Clinton and Friends.
This is an unpopular opinion, but I'm going with it.
Go ahead.
I think prime rib's awful.
No, you're a horrible human.
Fat, right?
It's
you're a horrible human being for saying that.
Undercooked.
No, you can get it well done.
Rubbery, not particularly flavorful.
Oh.
It's too fatty. If I never had another cut of prime rib the rest of my life, I'd be 100% fine.
If there were other choices, I'd probably choose something else.
Yes.
But I'm
the only cut of prime rib that I can kind of sort of get behind is an end cut. That's it.
Well, the end cut.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
eating the butt is sometimes better in the long run. But the end cut will give you what you want. Why are you looking at me like that?
Wow.
But you're a bad.
Just messed me all up. Okay.
We'll need this in the mandate. Because I wasn't really trying to do anything.
Yes, shut up. Yes, you were.
Travis and DeMarco tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
Don't miss Travis and DeMarco on 710 ESPN.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutosquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plane manifold, full race cams.
Fast Track on Mason and Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. Brian, what do you got?
All right, so we are back at that time of year. One of my favorite times of year here coming up. In the studio right now, we got Little League softball coming up. So Little League baseball starts, I think, next Saturday is the ESPN games for their super regional before they go to Williamsport. Absolutely love it. I don't know. There's something about watching these games that are just so fun. It brings back good memories.
Yep.
There's a story out of New Jersey here that kind of caught me off guard.
Okay.
So the reigning champions last year, they're in the New Jersey. They're back in the championship game for a chance to go to these regionals to have a chance to play.
Okay.
In
Williamsport,
sport,
right.
One of their best hitters, Marco Rocco, 12-year-old, got suspended for a bat flip. And they
so stupid.
They showed a couple of his, bat flips from earlier this year. He loved to do it. This one that got suspended was about 10 feet high. It was up there, but the ump instantly tossed him out of the game, so now he's suspended for the championship game. This is a bad look, right? Especially for Little League when they promote having fun, let the kids play. Why are we doing this? Should the ump be suspended for suspending this kid?
Okay, first of all, Brian, let me update your story.
Yeah, because there's action on this thing now.
They have reinstated the kid. But you're right.
Good.
They did suspend him in Mace. That was the dumbest thing I've ever
heard.
I
mean, we want these kids to have fun, and they look at their favorite players like Shohei and all these. They all flip their bat. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with showing emotion and finding the fun in the game? I don't understand. Now, it's a hell of a bat flip. I will say that. I mean, it was... he was...
it was about over 10 feet high is what they were saying.
I'm looking at the bat flip. The bat flip is very emphatic, but there's no reason why that kid should be suspended, and he has now, thankfully, been reinstated. Have fun, kids!
Fast track.
Can't have the motto, let the kids play, without letting them actually have a little fun.
Exactly.
So I also saw this one. We talked a little bit about, let's say, a month ago, the Bill Belichick UNC HBO Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
They wanted to do the first collegiate.
And his girlfriend messed it up.
Right.
Yeah.
So it came out yesterday that actually Hulu now is on the men's here trying to do their own little UNC docuseries here. So my question is, any interest in this has already been canned once. Will it happen? And would it be cool to see, Belichick in the college style rather than like a NFL Hard Knocks?
I'm not sure that Belichick is compelling enough to be the subject of a TV show. I've heard for years that he does have a sense of humor and that playing for... But he just seems to me like a huge stick in the mud. And I don't know if I'd have any interest in checking out a Bill Belichick.
Well, the only reason would be they could be really bad.
Right.
And if they're really bad,
he'll stop cooperating.
But I think it becomes interesting. And is the girlfriend going to be part of it? Is she going to be on the show? Because I also think that part is interesting. What's her name? Jordan Hudson. Jordan Hudson.
And I thought that was kind of reading the story was a little caveat of have a little more say with this through Hulu rather than HBO and Hard Knocks. So they could kind of form it a little more how they want.
So is the executive producer Jordan Hudson?
Maybe we'll have to wait.
For all intents, I think she's
From
the
what I've
executive
heard,
producer
that
of the
is
North Carolina
100%
football
the
program.
case.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Fast track.
Yeah, I'm interested only to see if they're losing. I would love to see what Belichick's reaction is on a weekly basis.
Yeah, watch for the disaster.
Yes, exactly.
Fast track.
All right, so today is National Intern Day, and it's actually crazy to me that I actually interned 3 years ago here at this station, and it's been a huge blessing to me. And I was just going to ask you guys, how important is it for people who want to pursue this field of work? How important is it to get an internship?
It is. DeAndre, you're a good example of this. It is the absolute best way to get a job at a company is to intern first. Look at our building now. I think Parker started it as an intern. Carlos Saisu started as an intern.
I see Graham around here.
Yeah,
I see
Graham Metzger
Reese around here.
I think Janessa started as an intern.
Yeah.
I at least 5 or 6 people that are now prominently the heart and soul of this place started as interns. And it's because not only when you're an intern, like I think I told you this when you interned, say yes to everything, because not only are we auditioning you, you're auditioning us. You may, like, who was the board op for Travis and Sleva that left to go work on a farm?
No, that
Taylor.
was Taylor. Yeah.
Taylor.
Like, Taylor, this wasn't for him. He liked it, but he didn't love it. If you intern, you get to learn every aspect of the business. You get to see what part of it. Maybe you would, like, steer towards sales, or maybe you would steer towards what Carlo does and runs all our social media stuff. And Carlo's kind of become our are de facto MacGyver.
Yeah.
You know, like if you whenever I need anything computer related, I just give it a Carlo.
Events coordinator, all that kind of stuff.
Like, like Stephanie Alexander basically runs this place. And when she started, I'm sure she thought, well, radio is interesting to me, but I'm not sure how I fit in. Now she runs the whole building.
Yeah.
So I can't encourage people interning enough.
Yeah,
I think it's the smartest thing you can do.
And by the way, do multiple internships. I mean, seriously, it is because the way you get into this business is by sort of being around and hanging around. And look, DeAndre.
That's what I did, yes.
Hung around, look where you are now. Parker Bell, look where he is now. I mean, you guys have been so good in this. If you can get the Good Karma ESPN LA internship, oh man, you get
man. Let me take that a step further. We're right now accepting applications for our fall.
No,
interns.
we're not. June 24th was the cutoff.
Oh,
I just looked it up. Yeah.
So it's the next one they can apply for is winter.
Winter, yes.
Yeah. If you're a young person, particularly a college person, and you're in Los Angeles, you're going to SC, UCLA, Long Beach, anywhere. You're a fool to not at least apply because if you get it, it'll change your life. DeAndre, you're living proof of that.
I totally agree. Yeah, I came from Cal State San Bernardino, and I applied through one of my friends who actually listens to your guys' show ritually, and his mom was telling me you got to apply to it, and I did, and
now look where you are.
Yeah, just because someone casually mentioned to you, hey, you'd have a lot of fun doing this, and then everybody liked you, and now you're well established. And there you go.
I got one more question for you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Can you name the interns who are currently with us right now? Can you name any of them?
Any of the interns now? Zaylen?
That's right.
Well, it'd help if I see him. Reagan?
That is, yep.
If I saw him, I think I would know their names.
Who are the rest? He did better than I do. I've met them all.
Oh, yeah, Kotze. What's her first name?
Sienna. Yeah, that's Mark Kotze's daughter, right? The manager of the A's.
You got Dean.
Dean. Is Dean the one who went to Ohio State?
No, that's Zaylen.
Zaylen goes to Ohio State but doesn't like the Buckeyes.
He hates the Buckeyes.
I love that about him.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah,
because I hate the Buckeyes too.
Yeah,
they are obnoxious.
But I mean, and you watch, DeAndre. One, if not more, of those people will end up working here one day.
Yeah,
that's just the way it always goes.
You got one more, Brian Cohen?
Track.
Yeah, I got one more here for you. So you guys just made the mythical money bet, Bears, Raiders.
Yeah, Bears versus Raiders.
I think it's time you put a little skin in the game here, like my man Axton Bronson and Francisco Lindor. They had about a 15-minute Queens, New York video that they sat down for MLB talking about the food, the culture. It came out that Bronson has a Barry Bonds stat line tattoo of his 2001 season, his batting average, home runs, RBIs. Kind of interesting tattoo.
Kind of random.
But they made a bet. If the Mets win the World Series, that they will both get a Queen tattoo. So would you ever in this situation make a skin in the game tattoo bet, or is that over the line for you?
No, I don't. Mason has tattoos. It would be easier for him to do than me. But if the Lakers win the title this year, I'll get a tattoo.
Oh, there we go.
If the Lakers win the title this year, I will get a tattoo.
Wow.
Heard it here first.
Where would you get the tattoo?
I got to think about it, but I have
neck tattoo.
I have said, DeAndre, I have said my entire life I will never ever get a tattoo. But if so many people are doubting LeBron and so many people are hating on him, that if the Lakers win this year, the whole thing, I'll get a tattoo.
Oh, yeah. I would love
That's
to see
awesome.
that.
Is cool.
That is awesome.
Wasn't ready for that.
Right.
Love it.
By the way, tattoos, you don't have any, Brad, do you?
I don't know.
DeAndre, you do.
I do, yes.
How many? You've got a lot of tattoos.
I got three. My whole left arm and then my chest.
Yeah, you got a sleeve, right? How long did it take to do the sleeve?
So my forearm was about 3 hours, and then my upper arm was about same time, 2.5, 3 hours, and then my chest, that was long. I had to do that one in 2 sessions.
See, I think
Mace, it's less of a big deal, but you should agree to get a tattoo if the Rams win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'll do it if the Dodgers win the World Series.
Well, back to back.
Yeah, well, I'd get the LA.
There we go.
The LA is like perfect.
That's perfect.
That is perfect.
That is perfect.
But I would do that if the Dodgers win the World Series, absolutely. All right, coming up next for you, let me see. We got a bunch of stuff, including one NBA analyst who, John, is incredibly high on the Lakers and Luka.
Tattoo coming.
Tattoo on the way. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN. the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next. Are we ready? It is the Mason and Ireland 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday night at Hollywood Park Casino.
Good afternoon.
HPC, go to playhpc.com or follow them on social at playhpc. Saturday night, tickets have been sold out for weeks. You want to win your way in? Listen to Mason and Ireland all week long. They've got Mason and Ireland 21st birthday trivia. If you win, you win a pair of tickets in to Saturday night's private event at HPC. Party, party, oh party with Mason and Ireland to celebrate their 21st birthday. Listen for your chance to win all week long on Mason and Ireland right here on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Heat the heat this summer with NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. If your AC breaks down, don't hesitate. Call NextGen now and enjoy expert installation on any new system. For a limited time, combat SoCal's air quality and reduce dust in your home with a free no-ozone air purifier included with any new AC system install. Call 833-3NEXTGen or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, lifetime warranty on selected items.
Making waves all week long with your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to SeaWorld San Diego. Every day this week, you've got a shot to take the whole crew to SeaWorld and experience the all-new Jewels of the Sea jellyfish exhibit. The reimagined Journey to Atlantis coming soon. And the non-stop excitement of the Summer Spectacular. Stay locked in to Sedano and Cap and be ready when you hear the cue to call. It's the SeaWorld San Diego ticket giveaway. All week long, only on Sedano and Cap, right here on ESPN LA.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free Millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MBA. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
If something happens to you, what happens to your family? Will they struggle financially? Will they be able to afford the home you built together? With Ethos, you can get life insurance coverage in minutes. Get up to $2 million in coverage for as little as $2 a day. All online with no medical exam. Just answer a few health questions. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Rates may vary. Billed monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
I like to see you right across the floor.
So, this is so weird. I got a text about my Uncle Fred.
Okay.
Uncle Fred was a kicker at the University of Miami.
Okay.
And I looked him up. He's not in collegefootballreference.com. And I'm like, how do we correct this injustice for the late, great Uncle Fred?
Okay, he's no longer with us?
No longer with us.
All right.
Fred has moved on to the next.
But you'd like to protect his legacy.
I would like his legacy to be preserved in some way on collegefootballreference.com, and so far, I have not been able to get through that. He's a kicker at Miami. He's listed as a letter winner at the University of Miami, and I am told was a really good kicker, but I think he deserves a spot, especially in light of his recent passing. So, Uncle Fred.
Somebody who can make that happen.
Hail
Get
fellow,
on it.
well met. All right, so Kendrick Perkins, very, very high on the Lakers.
That's what we're talking about.
Listen to this.
Look, this has accountability and disrespect all over it. And Luka took it right into the offseason. And I know it's early, y'all. I know it's early, and I know it's early for hot takes. But damn it, I'm going out on a limb early in this summertime. And I'm going to say I'm betting on Luka Doncic to win the MVP next season. This is the type of commitment that I want to see from a great player like Luka. I want to see the videos of him working out. I want to see that he's taking accountability for his losing weight and getting in shape. I want to see him being committed to the organization and to his franchise and to his head coach by reaching out and getting players around him. You talk about getting DeAndre Ayton, they got him, right, a center that he needed. They also went and got a guy, Marcus Smart, who they haven't had a primary defender like that on the wing since Alex Caruso. And now all of a sudden, Luka is saying, I'm ready for this season. I took the disrespect from last season with the Mavs trading me. I'm holding myself accountable. And all the greats in the history of greats have went through some type of adversity or went through some type of thing throughout their career where they had to have an accountability part, and we're seeing that through Luka right now.
All right, there you go. He's seen Skinny
Bring
Luka.
it on.
He's seen Skinny Luka. Now, you saw that video yesterday from Greece, the Nike event. You got to admit. Come on.
The evidence is not overwhelming, but all the things I've seen seem to indicate that Skinny Luka exists.
Yes.
So we'll see.
Yeah. I am personally very excited about it. I've been following Luka's body transformation over the course of the summer, and he looks tremendous. And by the way, I think that the Marcus Smart signing is so important for the Lakers.
Well, especially with what they got him for.
Yeah.
2 years, $11 million is a great price.
Have you heard this Gary Payton Jr. maybe at the minimum thing for the Lakers?
Well, that's all they could give him.
That's all they could give him. He's out there, but he would be a really good, tenacious point of attack defender.
I don't understand why the Warriors wouldn't bring him back. If he's going to take the minimum, why wouldn't Golden State do it?
Yeah, I pulled this story. The Lakers are in it. Anthony Irwin says he's very much on the Lakers' radar. Evan Siddery of Forbes collaborated and said, yes, there is free agent interest in Gary Payton Jr. I would love that addition. I would love that addition.
Right. You know, they had him once before, but they never played him. They kind of kept him in the G League, and he bounced around for a while, and then he went to Golden State and took off. So, yeah, that would be great.
That would be a killer move. All right, so, John, it is Karl Malone's birthday today. He is
Karl Malone.
62.
Yeah, or 47, depending on who you talk to.
Exactly. So I just came across, I was like, okay, I'm going to go onto YouTube, and I'm just going to search for something to play for Karl Malone in his birthday. This is what I came up with.
I fucking hate Karl Malone. You know what happened? The Lakers fucking signed Karl Malone. We put together a super team, as I thought it was. The 03-04 Lakers. We in Shaq and Kobe. Gary Payton's on his last leg, and then fucking Karl Malone gets hurt. The one time I fucking root for Karl Malone, this can't stay on the fucking court, and then Kobe and Shaq break up and ruin the rest of my childhood.
And ruin the rest of my childhood.
Was that just a random thing?
A random rant that I found on YouTube.
So, Karl Malone.
Yeah.
Very briefly, lasted about 3 months.
It was entertaining, though.
We used to work for this guy named Mike Thompson.
Yep.
And Mike used to swing for the fence and try all this crazy
Super
stuff.
out-of-the-box guy.
So he said, I'm going to give Karl Malone his own radio show.
And wasn't this during a strike or a work stoppage?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so he gave him an hour a day between like 11 a.m. and noon.
With Vic the Brick.
With our buddy Vic the Brick, who is about as nice of a guy as you will ever meet. But Vic is all shtick. And Karl could not remember Vic's name. Like he called him Rick and Nick and Vic would like go into his foot. Mail. We have another caller online. We have DeAndre from San Bernardino online, and he's got a question for you. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
Yeah, and Karl Malone had no knowledge of anything, and Mike Thompson. Remember, he did it with Karl Malone and with Terry Bradshaw.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And no two people have mailed it in more than those two. And Mike Thompson's big line was, "No one cares that they don't know anything. The name will get people to check it out."
Yeah.
And
I looked, by the way, for clips on YouTube of the radio show,
Malone
and I could not find the Karl Malone show.
Yeah.
But Karl Malone was a dynamic radio personality in Los Angeles.
Very briefly. Okay, coming up, it's Lie of the Day.
Lie of the Day.
Now, I think I've got it.
You do?
I do. Brian, Brian, you know what I think it is. Do you agree with me?
I like your guess, yes, but I am stumped. Other than that, I have no idea.
DeAndre, you don't say what my guess is, but did you hear what my guess is?
I did not know. I have no idea though.
Okay, you don't know at all. All right,
no idea.
Okay. We will see if you guys can identify Mason's lie of the day. He lied about something
today.
877-710-3776. 877-710-3776. You will be awarded the absolute last pair of tickets to the Mason and Ireland private podcast party on Saturday night at the Hollywood Park Casino. Starts at 5 with a happy hour meet and greet, and then we roll into the night. But you can't get in if you don't have a ticket. The tickets sold out in less than 12 hours. We've been giving them away all week, and this is the last pair that exists. Do you know what Mason lied about today? If you do, 877-710-ESPN.
Good luck. All right, this is an ad for BetterHelp. Stress at work is a super common reason for mental health stuff. 61% of the global workforce is experiencing higher than normal levels of stress. You know, the boss, and he's pushing you and demanding, and it's overwhelming, all that kind of stuff. You know what? A holiday, a vacation's great, but it isn't a long-term solution to stress. What you need is therapy, and therapy has changed my life. I went through a terrible period back in 99, 2000, 2001, where I was diagnosed bipolar 1, and without therapy, I can't imagine where my life would be. You can benefit from therapy too. BetterHelp has got over 30,000 therapists. It's the world's largest online therapy platform. They've served over 5 million people globally. And here's the great thing. Lots of specialties, diverse variety of expertise. Somebody will fit into your schedule. And right now, you can get 10% off your first month of therapy at BetterHelp.com/timeout. I'm telling you, do this for yourself. Get yourself into therapy. It makes a huge difference in your day-to-day life, improves your mental health, and gives you somebody to talk to. Go to BetterHelp.com/timeout. 10% off your first month of therapy. That's BetterHelp.com/timeout. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Rams football is coming, and we're getting ready for Rams training camp at LMU. All the sights and sounds of training camp on ESPN LA.
We're stretching down here. Crank that music. Let's go.
Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
We're all running the stucco concept, so we're running scout route.
Join us Thursday at 3 p.m. with our first training camp show. Sedano and Cap at 3 p.m. live from Rams training camp on your home for Rams football.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. It's time for Rams training camp.
Join us Thursday at 3 p.m.
Have you checked out the new Park West Bicycle Casino? Only 9 miles from downtown LA, right off the 710. The bike has been reimagined with new ownership, renovations, and 200 table games. ESPN listeners get $30 in match play when they walk in and say, Cappy sent me. Park West Bicycle Casino. Real cards, real prizes, real close.
Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER. GEAR-0021291, 001289, 001292. PSIS license number 1358.
Accident,
or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Winning matters, especially after an accident. At calljacob.com, we're here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Take me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our creamy and delicious Thai tea. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Why do more people buy their car at the Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
He's coming. Here he comes.
Surprise! Your table saw broke. Also, the warranty expired weeks ago, so you need to pay for a new one out of pocket.
At Progressive, we know small business owners don't usually like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting a commercial auto quote from Progressive.
Oh, and the replacement part you ordered doesn't fit, so it's completely useless.
What a waste.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 7 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Thursday afternoon. Coming up today at 3 p.m., Cianano and Cap are live from the first day, open to the public, of Rams training camp at LMU. By the way, Mason and Ireland will be there tomorrow for tomorrow's show at noon. We're all over Rams training camp on your home of Rams football, ESPN LA, by the way. By the way, our training camp coverage presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination, Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Your perfect entertainment, resort, and casino combination is always available at Pechanga, just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations or more information right now. More of Mason and Ireland, your Thursday afternoon.
Hi, this is Devontae Adams of your LA Rams. The biggest show on the radio, this is Mason and Ireland.
On 710 ESPN and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Man, I get so pumped up when I hear Devontae Adams talking about the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. That is awesome.
All right.
I cannot wait for this.
I got to tell you, DeAndre and Brian, both of my guesses were wrong.
Oh, no
wow.
way. You got me then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so what did Mason lie about? 877-710 ESPN. Not even I know. 877-710-3776. Mace, you got to bring them up.
Okay.
For the winner gets the last pair of tickets to the private podcast party, the PPP.
Yep.
Saturday night. Starts at 5, Hollywood Park Casino, completely sold out. Mason and I putting on a show. Bergman, O'Shea, Momo, Michael, everybody coming.
Yep.
All right, here we
All
go.
right, here we go. Let's start out with Duncan. Duncan, you're on 710. Do you know the lie of the day?
I don't think your uncle was a kicker for Miami.
You know, I threw that out there on purpose. He was the kicker
Duncan,
in Miami.
that was also my guess.
I threw it out there as a complete misdirection play. Fred Dangle, my Uncle Fred, did kick for the Miami Hurricanes.
So now, what did he lie? Take that, people.
Yeah.
What did he lie about?
I knew that was going to...
All right, so what we do here is we give 3 people a shot to get it cold turkey, and then after 3, we'll give you a hint.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Let's go to Jeremiah. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Jeremiah in Ontario. Jeremiah, you're on 710. What did I lie about, man?
Hey, what's up, fellas? I think you lied in the beginning of the show about Brian giving the speech at the PPP.
Well, that was joking. That was not a lie. That was joking.
And by the way, if Brian wants to, he's absolutely welcome to give a speech.
Brian gets a microphone, absolutely. Zach in San Luis Obispo. Zach, you're on 710. What did I lie about, man?
Hey, now, I think the lie is that Mason does not have pet insurance.
No, I definitely do not have pet insurance.
That surprised me. That was a good guess.
Yeah,
by
it
the
was
way.
a good guess. I do not have pet insurance, and I actually texted Juan right after and said, should we have pet insurance?
Okay, so that's 3. Give a small hint. Don't give it away. A small hint, like maybe around what time did you do it?
It was hour number 2.
Okay, that's it.
Hour number 2.
That's it.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
go to the next guy.
Let's go to Bill in Huntington Beach. Bill, welcome. What's going on, man?
Hey, love the show.
Thank you, man.
I thought I sniffed it. Out early on that Mason does not wash his feet.
No, that was a
good guess.
That was
though.
a thing. That's a good thing. Yeah, but I did start a little bit.
All right, 2 more guesses, and we'll give another hint. Who's
877-710-ESPN? Yeah, no, people don't know. Victor, you're on 710. What did I lie about, Victor?
Hey, fellas, I think you lied about getting the drink set over your table at Ruth Chris by Kevin Demo.
Oh, that's a good guess.
That is a really good guess.
Oh!
Yes!
Oh, and you just dropped it in.
Yeah, I totally just dropped it in.
What a great guess.
Wow, Victor, that is awesome,
Victor, you
man.
earned it, baby.
You're going to be there on Saturday, man. We are excited to see you, excited to meet you, and thank you very much for listening so very carefully, man.
Awesome. Thanks, fellas. I appreciate it.
All right, there's Victor and Annabella. Yeah, I slipped it in there early, and then I threw the big misdirection Uncle Fred play in late. Uncle Fred, by the way, does not.
By the way,
is not in College Football Reference.
A great lie. I mean, you just and he was so casual.
And you bought it too, because you were
100%.
like, "Oh, Marvin Demoff, super."
I didn't even think of. Did you guys even think of that? That wasn't true.
No, I didn't. I did not. No, surprised me. That was a good one.
I wanted it to be a really good lie because it's a really good prize and it's a really big event on Saturday.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
By the way, we haven't really, I think we mentioned it, but we haven't really talked about that Hulk Hogan.
Hulk
passed away.
Hogan.
You know, he told a story. It has been, I'm not sure if this story was true, but he repeated it until he died today.
Okay.
That he passed, the way he told the story is that he had the same agent as George Foreman.
Okay.
And Hulk says, and again, there are other people that say this is not true, but I'll just tell you Hulk's story.
Okay.
He repeated it several times. That the agent called him and goes, I have 2 endorsement opportunities for you.
Okay.
One is a grill that it's a mini grill you plug in and it cooks food.
Right.
The other is a blender that you put this blender in and it will blend anything. It's like an Uber blender.
Yep.
So you can make health food drinks. And Hulk said, well, I don't think anybody's ever going to use that grill. But the blender, everybody drinks health drinks. Give me the blender. He goes, okay. And then the agent called George Foreman and gave him the grill. And the George Foreman grill went on to make over $1 billion.
Yep.
And the blender was a flop. Now, the people that invented the grill claim that they only wanted Foreman.
Yep.
And he was the only one they talked to. But Hulk said, no. The agent offered, at the time, I was a lot bigger fish than George. So he offered me both deals. I took the blender. George got the grill, and the rest is history.
Yeah, another one, and this sounds apocryphal, but Hulk Hogan claimed that he was almost the bassist for Metallica in the early 80s.
Really?
Yeah. Metallica's response, Lars Ulrich says, never heard of this happening before. so I think he was a great storyteller, obviously a huge personality. If you say professional wrestling to me, the name that comes up first in my head, I'm not a huge wrestling guy at all, but it's Hulk Hogan.
All right. This will test you guys.
Okay.
In the Rocky movies, I can't remember if it was Rocky 2 or Rocky 3, Hulk Hogan played, there was a stunt fight with Hulk Hogan and Rocky Balboa.
Okay.
But Hulk Hogan went by a different name. Do you guys remember the name? He played a character. Like, do you guys remember the character Mr. T played?
Yeah, that was Clubber Lang. Right?
Clubber Lang. What was Hulk Hogan's name in Rocky?
I do
Brian,
not know.
you know?
No idea.
DeAndre, any idea?
I forgot.
Thunder Lips, the Ultimate Male.
Wow. Thunder
What a
Lips.
name.
That is a great name.
Thunder Lips. And by the way, he destroyed Rocky, and Rocky was like running to his corner going, I can't take my gloves off, and then they just called it.
Yeah. Hulk Hogan. By the way, he also always claimed that he wrestled 400 days a year. I wrestle 400 days a year.
That's a little Wilt Chamberlain-esque.
I believe that is not even possible, is it? That is a mathematical and biological miracle. All right, we're going to do some game of games now.
Yes, it's your game today. Brian, your game tomorrow, right? Okay. So Mesa's game today.
Yes.
Brian, do you have the standings? Because we're getting close to it.
Yeah, I can pull them up before.
We're getting close to.
Yeah, see if you can find them. If not, Laura will have them when she gets back on Monday. But I think starting on Monday, everything counts for two.
Yeah. All right. So we'll do the game coming up next. And then we got Shadano and Cap coming up at training camp, Rams training camp at LMU. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Friday Night Lights at BMO. It's another crucial Western Conference clash.
LAFC, fool.
As LAFC hosts the Portland Timbers.
Did he into the area? Did he shot it in? He scored!
Denis Bouanga is on fire.
And ready to put on another show for the home crowd.
LAFC versus Timbers. Tomorrow.
Pre-match coverage begins at 7 p.m.
On 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Listen to the crowd!
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
Bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, crowd rocking for Rotolo Chevrolet's top hitter, Mike Capozio. He's facing off with the Bulldog, and these two have quite the history. Here's the pitch. Oh, he got all of it. That ball is out of here like a red Corvette, and it's going and going and going. Yes!
Dad, are you having that dream again?
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters' experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in LA, Mason and Ireland.
Game of Games.
Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
That's interesting. All right, game of games time. Here we go.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting. The stuff we talk about off the air is the stuff that's going to be
talked about on Saturday.
On Saturday night at the PPP at Hollywood Park Casino. Bergman is here. Bergman, you're here today, and you're going to produce for us tomorrow at Rams training camp.
I'll be at Rams training camp with you tomorrow.
Every time I hear Devontae Adams say biggest show on the radio, I'm like, yeah.
That's awesome,
Can't
right?
wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
All right, so we got 4 players. Bergman, Ireland, Brian Cohen, DeAndre. This is a game that we have played before. It is the birthday game. So I've got people who are celebrating birthdays this week and interesting facts that may or may not be true.
Okay.
Here is number 1. The great Robin Williams would have been 74 this week.
Oh, miss him.
He had a detailed Aladdin tattoo with the genie's lamp inscribed as a tribute to the late, great Richard Pryor. Is that fact or is that fiction, Bergman?
It's so weird. I can't imagine it's real, but because you have so much weird stuff, I'm going to say it's fact.
Fact. Ireland.
Fiction.
Fiction. Brian.
Fact.
Fact. DeAndre.
Fiction.
Correct answer. It is a fact.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
he
was
had a
too
tattoo.
weird. It was too weird. And Richard Pryor getting in there.
For Richard Pryor, it was meant. All right, late author Ernest Hemingway's birthday was Monday. He once broke his leg on purpose because he claimed that he did his best work while writing in a hospital bed. Is that fact or is that fiction, Ireland?
So good.
It just sounds so stupid. I can't believe I'm going to fall for this, but I am. Fact.
Fact. Brian Cohen.
Fiction.
Fiction. DeAndre.
Fiction.
Fiction. Bergman.
That totally sounds like something that Ernest Hemingway would do. Sure. Let's go fact.
And it is a fact.
No,
I
know anything about it. Totally know what Ernest Hemingway would do, of course.
I can't believe that was a fact. Wow.
Bergman 2, Ireland 1, BC 1, DeAndre Nutton.
Come on.
Selena Gomez turns 33 this week. While dating DJ and music producer Zedd in 2016, they both wore hospital masks when they went out because they hated the media attention. They were wearing masks way before COVID. Is that fact or is that fiction, Brian Cohen?
Fiction.
Fiction. DeAndre.
Fiction.
Fiction. Bergman.
Fiction.
Fiction. Ireland.
Fact.
It is fiction, Ireland. You went the wrong way. No, I totally made that thing up.
Selena Gomez wants all the attention.
I thought she had some disorder, and so I thought that
she
maybe
did.
that's
You're right.
why she was doing
Yeah,
that.
nope. All right, number 7.
Hasn't helped her acting.
Number 7, David Spade.
She's a childhood star, man.
She's very good on murders.
No,
in the
she's
Bill.
not.
Well, you're right. She's not. David Spade turned 61 on Tuesday. He admitted on a podcast that he developed the nasty habit of picking his nose when he was working on Saturday Night Live. He says he did it because of nervousness. Is that fact or is that fiction, DeAndre?
Fiction.
Fiction. Bergman.
This is David Spade?
David Spade.
Fact.
Fact. Ireland.
I'll go fact.
Fact. Brian Cohen.
Fiction.
Fiction is the right answer. Yeah,
man.
David Spade. I don't know that he picks his nose or not. If you're listening, David, apologies. It was just
All
a
right,
gag.
I got Brian 3, Greg 3, DeAndre 2, John 1. How many are left?
Let's see. We're moving to number 4. We've got 9 of them total.
Okay.
Number 4, Woody Harrelson turned 64 yesterday. On the set of The People vs. Larry Flint, he was regularly stoned, and he claims he did some of his best scenes while being high. Is that fact or is that fiction, Bergman?
He's high all the time. Fact.
Fact. Ireland.
Are you trying to trick us? He is high all the time.
Right.
I'll go fact.
Fact. Brian Cohen.
Fact.
Fact. DeAndre.
Fact.
Sorry, guys. He does not work high. Does not work
I
high.
thought you
Everything
might be,
else is?
Yeah, it
Sure,
sounded
sure.
so real that I thought you might be doing
High
that.
all the time except when they say action. All right, number 5. Barry Bonds, 61 today. He once trained using a trampoline to improve his launch angle. Is that fact or is that fiction, Ireland?
Fact.
Fact. Brian Cohen.
Fiction.
Fiction. DeAndre.
Fact.
Fact. Bergman.
I'm going to go fact, but why?
It is a fact. I have no idea how he did it or
You're-
what the
you're
idea was. You're
jumping.
bouncing up and down and swing. I don't know.
DeAndre, did you get that?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Seemed to work 73 times that one year.
So Greg 4,
many.
Brian 3, DeAndre 3, John 2.
So now we'll start with our leaders, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
There's 3 left.
Greg is your leader.
Number
How many are left?
This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 4.
Okay.
Number 6, NBA Hall of Famer and Bowling Green State University alum Nate Thurmond would have been 84 tomorrow. He's the first player in the modern era in the NBA to record a quadruple double. Is that fact or is that fiction? We start with Bergman, who's our leader.
He was the first player?
First player in the modern NBA history to record a quadruple double.
I'll say fact because of the modern part.
Saying fact. Ireland.
I need to make up a point. I'll go fiction.
Fiction. Brian.
Fact.
Fact. DeAndre.
Fact.
It is a fact.
Yeah,
his
I
line.
figured that might do me in.
14 points, 13 rebounds, 12 assists, and 12 blocks. That's a day.
Huge day.
3 left?
3 left, yes.
Okay, I got to go opposite of Bergman.
Willem Dafoe celebrates his 70th birthday this week. He has never won an Academy Award, but his friend Martin Landau once secretly put his Oscar on Dafoe's mantle to see how long it would take for him to notice it. It took him about a month to find out that the Oscar was sitting on his mantle. Is that fact or is that fiction, Bergman?
Fiction.
Fiction. Brian Cohen.
Fact.
Fact. DeAndre.
Fiction.
Fiction. Ireland.
I have to go fact.
And it is fiction. I told you.
So I'm out. Greg has 6.
So weird
Brian,
that
you got that,
John
right?
Ireland is out.
Missed it.
Oh, Ireland's
DeAndre,
out.
You got it?
I got it, yes.
Okay.
Look at
All right.
that.
So Greg 6, DeAndre 5, Brian 4. 2 left.
2 left.
Brian, you got to go opposite of Greg.
Number 9. Or number 8. Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is the last one.
No, you're out, Brian.
Yeah.
Brian, you're now out.
You're out.
You have to go opposite
Yeah,
of
you have to
Greg.
go opposite. All right. Jason Statham turns 58 on Saturday.
We call him Andy Kamenetsky.
Yeah, that's right. He grew up in the sport of diving, and he learned how to hold his breath for over 5 minutes underwater. Bergman, is that fact or is that fiction?
He's a weird dude. I could see him doing stuff like that. I'm going to say it's fact.
All right, DeAndre, you have to go fiction.
All right, fiction it is.
And the win goes to Bergman.
Hey,
He's back.
that is 2 for 2, by the way. In my
Yeah,
last
I miss you. You were the one that gives me competition. All right, so Brian, what's the score now that Greg got that?
So that was Greg's second win of the month.
That's
so
right.
Greg 2, Sasha 1, Kasim 1, Graham and Parker 2, Pepe 1.
Kasim. Who's Sasha?
Sasha.
I think that's Jacob.
Emrani?
Oh,
Jacob's
Sasha and
son?
Ronnie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
He
right.
He beat me in a tiebreak.
that's
And wait till I tell you what it was.
Oh, that's awesome.
Jacob's got 1, Mason's got 1, Laura 2, John's still leading with 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's
How did this work?
So it's it was I can't remember whose game it was, but the question that decided it. Okay, I'm tied with Sasha, just me and him.
Right.
Okay, you're not gonna believe how I clippered this.
Okay.
How much money does the guy who wins the British Open win? What would you say?
$5 million.
That's what I said.
I think 2 million.
Sasha said 1.5, and the answer was 3. And I lost.
A 1.5 to 2.
Golf question.
Yeah, you lost
And
on a
Jacob
golf
took me
question
down.
to a 17-year-old.
Yeah, he was very good.
I think Sasha's probably 17 now.
Yeah, we went to his bar mitzvah, so yeah, he's probably
He
about
was,
17.
he was great for the whole game.
Look, here's the thing about Jacob's kids.
Wait, no, that wasn't his
I've
bar
said this
mitzvah.
many times. So Jacob is like a great, great father. I mean, his kids are
Tremendous.
so good, so respectful, really, really great kids. Obviously, Jacob and Naku are wonderful parents. So, Bergman, are you excited for Saturday?
I am excited for Saturday. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. If you're not going to be at this thing, you're missing out completely.
Well, wait a minute, though. Don't show up if you don't have
Oh,
tickets.
yeah,
No,
you
do
can't
not.
just
Do
show
not.
up.
You can't get in.
Because you have to have a ticket to get in.
And by the way, I want to have those bags that people put their phones in, like at a Kevin Hart concert, and they lock up the phones so nobody can get. Brian, do you think you can set this up? Those
Buy the bags.
Sure.
Those
So,
bags that you got to put your
I
phone
had
in the
to
bag.
do that once. I went to a play on Broadway called Take Me Out.
Yeah, right.
And it was about it was basically what if Derek Jeter.
Mm-hmm.
It was about a mythical star
Shortstop.
for the Yankees, played by Jesse Williams. If Derek Jeter would have been gay, and
right.
nobody knew about it, how would that have gone down?
Sure.
And so, because the first scene is 8 guys on stage showering naked. And so they didn't want anybody taking pictures.
videos,
So
pictures.
they put your phone in a bag, and when you walked out, you handed them the bag, and they had a tool, and they opened it up, and that was it.
So, Bergman, do we have that?
So I think we should just get it anyway. I think we should find a way to get it because then, John, you'll feel free.
Well, Morales said the other day that they are recording it. If they're recording it, I got to play a little defense. But if not, we'll see.
It's just for
Why
us, though.
are we
It's not
recording
going.
it
If maybe play some
Right, but
parts
put
of it at
yourself-
the Mandy's. I understand what
but
you're.
put
I understand
yourself
it
in
for.
my
But how do we
Yeah.
know? How do we know that the
We
thing
don't.
that we say isn't going to be the thing that winds up?
Yeah, we'll make it work.
We'll make it work.
We'll figure
Yeah,
something
but
out.
then we'll talk about it because I want you guys to be as loose as possible. Like if you
Well,
have
then
drinks
don't
before
record it.
Yeah, I think I would almost prefer not recording it then because I want you to be real and just the people there, and that's it.
Yeah, that's what I want too. But if I see cameras, I'm playing defense.
Yeah, there's probably going to be cameras. I don't know if we
Yeah.
can get away with
Yeah.
that, but I'm gonna have some conversations and see if we can get the cameras
Yes.
out of there.
Yes.
See what you can do.
Get rid of the cameras.
No cameras.
Yeah.
Who's with me?
We're going to a big fancy-ass dinner tonight. Did you hear that?
I did.
We're going to a place called Felix, which is Ireland's regular hang.
I do. Might be my favorite restaurant.
And
Brian, you've never been, right?
I've never been. Nope.
What's the cuisine is Italian? You say they make all their own pasta.
Make it right in front of you.
Like
nice.
They got good gnocchi.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I love
all of it.
Although, I'm in kind of this mode where I want to feel like for Saturday, I want to feel like I'm super lean like Luca.
So what are you going to eat, a salad?
So I'm probably going to eat like the salmon. I'll have the salmon.
Oh, the salmon, okay.
And then a little pasta.
A little bit of
little pasta.
little pasta, a little bread.
They have insane bread at this place. You got to be the bread, Brian, here is so good that you have to be careful not to eat too much of it. Because that's a common mistake at Felix. You eat the bread, and then your dinner comes. You're like, man, I ate 17 pieces of bread. What was I thinking?
Oh, yeah.
So how is Brian
the bread looks
getting
delicious.
a dinner? I've been working with you for 10 years.
You don't work with us anymore.
I didn't get a dinner. There was no dinner.
What are you talking about?
We never went to dinner.
There had to be dinners.
Wait a minute.
What do you mean? Right?
Wait. Where was the sushi place? I bought your dinner downstairs.
No, that's
with
Gene.
Gene.
Okay, yeah. We went out to dinner, like just us, but we didn't have.
Well, what's the difference between that and
you weren't there? You bolted out immediately.
Oh, that was after the movie. I don't understand.
Yeah, Mason could not divorce himself from our group fast enough.
It was so fast.
I'm so done.
You're like, I'm done. I'm out of here.
Where did Mason go? Does he want to go to dinner with us? He's already in his car.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what it was? It was like Kaiser Soze.
Yeah, it was.
Poof, he's gone.
He's Were you limping the whole way out?
By the way, I was having this discussion with somebody the other day.
Yes.
In this context, it was about Bill Cosby.
Okay.
Because when Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away.
That was so sad.
Oh, yeah.
On Nickelodeon, they run Cosby Show reruns late at night.
Mm-hmm.
What, Nick at Night, yeah.
And my friend was a huge fan of the Cosby Show, huge fan of Malcolm Jamal Warner's. I said, can you watch everything you know about Bill Cosby? Can you watch the Cosby Show reruns? And he said, most of the time. He goes, every once in a while I'll feel guilty and I won't. Since I've known you, one of your favorite movies has been The Usual Suspects.
One of the great screenplays ever written, Christopher McQuarrie.
But the star in a brilliant performance is Kevin Spacey.
Yeah,
it's tough.
Can you still watch Usual Suspects or are you out?
Interesting, because I have watched Usual Suspects since we talked about this. And
it's an amazing movie.
You can separate the art from the artist.
He's a creep, but he's in one of my favorite movies.
Now, you can't go to everyone though, because then you won't be able to watch or see anything or listen to anyone.
Well, but the reason I brought this up is Mel Gibson's in some great
I won't
movies,
watch Braveheart.
and you won't watch any.
I won't watch it.
The Mel Gibson, the one he made after all that stuff, Hacksaw Ridge. Terrific movie.
Won't watch it.
Yeah.
Refuse.
He's not in it, right? He directed it. It's a Clint Eastwood movie,
no,
right?
Andrew Garfield.
Oh, okay.
He directed it.
I was having this conversation the other day. I won't watch that, but which is weirdly enough, I'll listen to Michael Jackson music.
Me too.
Because I can separate artists from art
Yeah,
there,
I mean,
but I can't on this.
Greg, you just hit the nail on the head. It is very much a case-by-case basis.
Well, my favorite movie of all time is Chinatown, and Roman Polanski directed it. I think he's still hiding out in France from something that happened at Nicholson's house back in the 70s.
Right. Woody Allen's a weirdo, but I love Woody Allen movies.
Yeah, Woody Allen movies can be good.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. It's just like some things you can put up with and some things you can't. I don't know why. Like the Michael Jackson thing, I got a kid. I shouldn't be
right. Well, here's what's weird too. So I went to see MJ the musical at the Pantages. It's filled with kids all singing along to Michael Jackson songs.
Great music,
tremendous show, really great performance. But there's like a weirdness about it.
Well, that's why you guys will read today a lot of conflicting reports about Hulk Hogan. He leaves a very complicated legacy, but I read one thing. Dave Zirin was asked to go on CNN, and he basically said, I'll go, but I'm talking about all of his baggage, all of it.
Yeah.
And they said, we'll look for someone else, thanks.
Yeah.
Because he's got a lot of weird baggage. So it depends. It's a case-by-case thing.
He was such a huge part of my childhood. Just Hulk Hogan. It was Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior and the Rockers and the Andre the Giant. That was a huge part of my childhood.
Sure.
Yeah. So, you're going to see people struggle with that today as they do obits. Somebody told me Chuck Mangione just died.
Chuck Mangione, yeah. Now, is he a yacht rock guy?
No, because he didn't sing. He just played
the flute or something like that. I only know him.
trumpet, right?
Yeah, I only know him because of King of the Hill. That's it. He was a huge part of King
Was
of the
he
Hill.
really?
Yeah. They always he was he owned a Walmart type thing. And I think that was it.
I wanted to give a shout out to Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Congrats to them.
Yeah.
Oh, there was an episode last night.
Did you see the episode?
Yeah, I didn't watch it yet, but I saw clips. And
Like, is it
my
celebrating their new deal kind of thing? Like even raunchy even for them?
Let's just say
Yes.
Satan's involved.
Okay. Yes.
Well, Satan was always involved.
Yeah, no, Satan does get around.
Yeah.
Satan
Satan
does
for
get
sure
around. But
gets
no,
around.
the stuff in the desert at the end is like, oh my God.
No,
Oh my God.
they never
It's
hold
unreal.
back, and it's great.
Yeah,
they get
it's
away
fantastic.
with everything.
They're the best. All right, coming up next, thank you very much, Bergman. See you
Thank you.
tomorrow at
See you tomorrow.
training camp. I want to mention, by the way, Shadano and Cap coming up at training camp. We're there tomorrow, and all of our coverage of Rams training camp is brought to you by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, exclusive California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. All right, Shadano and Cap with some super crosstalk next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah. Tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes.
LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
ESPN LA is hitting the road. Tune in Wednesday, July 30th to Sedano and Cap as we broadcast live from SeaWorld San Diego. We'll explore the incredible world of orcas, sea otters, jellyfish, shark pups, and ocean rescue, including the thrills of Summer Spectacular, packed with epic hydro shows, concerts, fireworks, maybe even a few surprises. Wednesday, July 30th, live from SeaWorld San Diego. SeaWorld San Diego. Open your world to something amazing.
Pechanga Resort Casino is celebrating 20 years of partnership with the LA Angels. Come play your perfect combination at Southern California's premier resort casino. You'll indulge in world-class amenities, including exceptional entertainment, award-winning dining, an outdoor pool complex, spa luxury, golf, and 24/7 gaming. An expansive casino floor, 1,100 hotel rooms and suites. Head to Pechanga Resort Casino just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit pechanga.com or call this number, 888-PECHANGA to book a reservation. Go Angels.
Why do more people buy their car at the Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer. Our policy is to provide equal opportunity employment, development, and advancement to all current and potential teammates. If you are an organization that maintains a job bank, provides employment information, or gives job referrals, you may request to be placed on the station's mailing list for future career opportunities. To learn more about careers at Good Karma Brands, please email careers@goodkarmabrands.com.
KSPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk.
Are we ready for Sedano and Cap to join Mason and Ireland?
Super Crosstalk begins.
Super Crosstalk. Presented by Coors Light. Coors Light. Made to chill.
It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Oh my God! Everybody's looking at us
I
like
imagine
we're
everybody at training camp is appalled.
They're looking at us like, what is that?
What are you doing?
Hey, this is my. I'll give you guys an example.
Okay.
Let's say, for example, let's say there's a play that I don't like the way it looked.
Yep.
Right. I might go like this. Hey, let's run that back. Let's run that back.
Yeah, run that back.
Something like
Sure.
that.
Coach Cap.
You know, just giving an idea.
Coach Cap.
That's all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, so are you guys excited for training camp?
Of course.
I mean, it's like it's like football's here.
The
That's
smell
best
of grass is in the air, Mason.
Yeah.
The
Now,
smell of football is
Are
in the air.
are all the big names out there? Everybody, I know
Well,
Stafford hasn't necessarily been out there,
you
but
know, little light workout. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Well, I got Coach McVay standing right here to our left.
There you
Devontae
go.
Adams just walked by.
Devontae just walked up here. That's right.
we have we have a drop that says Devontae Adams saying biggest show on the radio. I'm like, I get so excited every time I hear it.
I know. I
Wow,
heard
look
you
at
say
that.
it. I don't know what you're more excited about today. The announcement of your
I know.
new 3-year
Congratulations,
deal?
Thank you.
gentlemen.
Thank you. Yeah, it took a little while, but we got her done. We got her
Yeah,
done.
what was the holdup? What was the big holdup?
Ireland was the holdup.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
John, you were the one? I don't know if I buy that.
Yeah, I
What a diva.
demanded. I had a list of demands that was quite
By the way,
long.
some of your demands that we talked about privately were just
I
ridiculous.
don't think it is ridiculous to ask them to pay for our massage chairs. I don't care
No,
what
it's
you
not.
say.
It's a fair point, John.
John,
You've
yes.
been here long enough.
When you think about it, like, how do you come down off the air every day? And how do they get the best version of you?
Yeah.
It's the massage.
Listen,
chair.
John needs his gummies
chair.
to go to bed, and then the
I
massage
asked for
chair is the
those-
perfect combo.
Yes,
Yeah.
George, I asked for a sponsored gummies too. I wanted a
Yeah,
gummy
you can get that.
sponsorship. That hasn't
It was
happened
probably
yet.
Mace's vacation time that you were negotiating, huh?
No, they just let him have as much as he wants.
Yeah, no. They just said,
They
whenever
stopped
you
counting.
Take what you need. They said, just take whatever you need.
They stopped
Mace, did
paying
you get-
attention like 6 years ago.
Mace, did you get more vacation
No,
time in your contract
I did
though
not.
this time?
I'm still.
Yeah, don't tell Cappy that.
Don't tell Cappy
Yeah.
that, because
Yeah.
there was a moment,
There's a holdup.
a schism, let's call it, with Cappy and Bergman, because Cappy's just not good at keeping track of stuff.
Oh,
That
yeah,
is true.
Cappy's
That is true.
No,
So unorganized.
by the way, my agent said you've pushed the vacation thing as far as you can.
Oh, really? having
That was
12
a
weeks of
polite way of
vacation is a
putting
little
it.
too much.
Taking a week off every month of the year is excessive.
Yeah, it's a little too much.
Yeah.
12 weeks, man.
Yeah.
12 weeks.
All right, so answer me
you-
this, boys. You're at Rams training camp. And Mace,
Yeah.
I think I asked you this, but I know I asked some friends of mine the other day. End of the year, more yards, more catches, more touchdowns. Devontae Adams or Puka Nacua? George, you first.
More yards, more catches, more touchdowns. So, like the combination of all three, or like
either one. Or
individually?
you can break them down individually. All right, for
Okay,
more
catches will be Puka.
Yeah,
Okay.
more catches is
Yeah.
Puka.
More yards will be.
More yards will still probably be Puka, but I think more touchdowns will be Adams.
Ding,
So I
ding,
go
ding.
the
I
other way.
actually think Devontae will. I think I agree with you on catches, but I think Devontae gets yards and touchdowns.
Okay.
Oh, no, I think Puka gets catches. Devontae will actually have more yards, and I think Puka will actually score more touchdowns.
Oh, really?
Look at you, Cap.
Yeah. How about that? So I'm going Puka, Devontae, Puka. Whereas I think you went.
I went Puka Devontae.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How about you,
And I
John?
went Puka, Devontae.
And I'm Puka Devontae.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mace is like me.
Are they overhearing any of this?
Well, Devontae's over there
Devontae
doing
is.
the Kay Adams show, so I don't know if he can hear us necessarily at the moment.
I'm going Puka, Puka, Puka.
Puka. Exactly.
There you go.
There you go.
Puka
So-
did want some of the pizza that we brought in.
Now, did
Oh,
you
yeah.
bring in pizza from Adrien Gonzalez's place?
I did. So I
Yeah.
brought in a supreme pie from Adrian's. Now, what time was I on with you guys? At
1:45.
1:50. Okay, so 1:45.
No, you were
No,
on 12.
12:45. You're right.
12:45, yeah.
Okay, so 12:45.
See what I'm telling you? Can't keep count.
Right,
Jeff
can't
has
keep
no
track.
clue.
And then I probably left Adrian's about 1:30ish.
Right, because you were schmoozing.
Right. And then I brought the pie here.
Yeah.
And George had the first taste.
Yeah, it's good pie.
You know
That's good pie.
What I like about that place, first, it's close to my house. Second,
Yeah.
you can just there's a deal right now because I looked it up. 2 slices and a soda for less than $10.
Wow.
I'm like, that's
How about that?
There you go.
It's a good lunch deal.
That's
That
a
is.
great deal.
Cappy, where is it? What part of town?
West Side Sawtell at Olympic.
Sawtell. That's
Okay.
exactly what it is. Sawtell. And I wish I knew the cross streets. Olympic, and I have no idea. But in Sawtell, and there's that whole area right there, professional buildings and tons of little
Yeah,
restaurants.
he's going to
It's
do
called
well there.
Sliceria, right?
Yeah, Sliceria.
Yeah.
Sliceria.
Hey, one little Sliceria.
Right, and they have a little character called Ziggy.
Oh.
And so that's why the Z is in the middle.
Oh.
I find out all this information.
Well,
today.
Ziggy should meet little Cappy.
Is
Right.
Ziggy like
That's
a
a good idea.
mascot?
Yeah, he's a little mascot.
What's-
And on the
what is
back
he?
of all the jerseys that everybody's wearing in the store that are all working there, it all says Ziggy on the back.
Okay, so is Ziggy they have a big stuffed guy running around?
No stuffed guy. They got a guy on the wall. You know what I mean? Like a picture of a guy on a wall. His name is Ziggy.
Yeah, there you go.
So they got a pizza character.
Okay.
Right.
Pizza
You
character.
know?
I like that. By the
It's
way, there are very
Olympic.
few places now where you can just go in and get a slice. That's what I like about
Yeah,
it. You
like
just
you
go in and
gotta
get a
go to
slice.
New
I
York.
agree. Yeah.
Olympic, Sawtell, and Pico. Where they all?
There it is.
Yep. Right in the neighborhood. I'm definitely.
So what are you going to do with all this new money, guys?
I don't know. I guess I'm going to buy a compound in Idaho.
Buy one of Cappy's horses.
Oh, buy a horse.
There you go.
George, you have met my wife. You know exactly what is happening to this money. She could spend money on a deserted island. So that's where it's going.
That's a funny line.
Now, Cappy, where's your compound?
My compound?
Yeah. Do you have a vacation compound?
Well, I have my beach house.
Well, Rachel owns a house at Mammoth.
That's true. We're going there next.
So now is that yours? Like after like so many years, are you common law married with her?
Yeah, I mean, like, put it this way. When we go to Mammoth, I used to say things like, well, yeah, my girlfriend Rachel has this great place. Now I say, why don't you come to our place?
Yeah, look
at
that. See?
Right?
Wow. It is your place.
Hey, do you need a place to stay? Come stay with us
Yeah.
at our
nice.
place.
Yeah.
You know?
Nice.
Right. I've got, here's the thing, is that all my skis and all my equipment is all in our place.
Yeah.
So as long as I got stuff there, that's
good.
my spot.
Okay.
All right, has either one of you guys, Sedano or Cap, ever ridden in a Waymo?
No, we had Funchy do it, though, on the YouTube stream as like a man on the street bit, and it was hilarious.
Okay,
actually.
so today I've made a strange agreement with Mason.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to dinner near Mason's house.
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to take a Waymo from Mason's house.
Correct. With Mason.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the
All
two
right.
of us
Supervision,
will be
yeah.
in it.
Nice.
Because if I'm going down, he's going down.
Right.
Am I an idiot, Cap, to get in a Waymo?
No, actually, John, here's the one thing. Like, I have this new Subaru from Ocean Subaru of Fullerton.
Okay, good plug.
And the other day I was backing up, and I was looking through the rearview mirror, and I was also looking at the computer with the rearview camera, and I still almost hit somebody.
Right.
And I actually thought I did hit somebody because the car jolted and it stopped.
Yeah, it stopped
it has
for you.
The
auto
car
stop.
stopped itself.
Yeah.
So if my own car being operated by me stopped itself from creating an accident,
The Waymo with all those sensors is going to be fine.
Waymo, I think, is a very safe thing. I think.
Yeah.
It's just
I'd go in it. I haven't done it yet.
I haven't either, but
if I survive, I will let you know tomorrow. If I
he's
survive.
going to survive.
We'll see. Did we lose those guys?
Oh, we lose him? We lost him.
Uh-oh. That could make for a very interesting Sedano and Cap show live from training camp.
It's the DeAndre and Lindsay show.
No,
coming up
Lindsay's
next.
with them.
Oh,
It's DeAndre and Brian.
Are you guys back? No, they're not.
Oh, wow. This
Hey, I'm on vacation for a week, so
they
if
don't
you guys
even hear us.
die in the Waymo,
Now you're back.
Now you're back.
Oh, sorry.
They didn't hear us. We were off for like a week.
Because I asked the question. I said, if you guys die in the Waymo, who takes over the show? Bergman and Brian? Like, how does this work?
Brian, he's really stepped up.
right,
It's
baby,
the Brian
come.
and Laura show.
Okay, because I was just curious. Because if not, I thought what you were saying was Cappy was going to have to do the show. He and I would have to double up. But I'm on vacation tomorrow, so that means Cappy would have a 6-hour day. If
No,
you died.
the new show will be BC and the Queen.
BC and the Queen sounds
I
good.
like that. That's a good name.
BC and the Queen sounds pretty good.
BC and the Queen. I like that.
Well, you guys can't die in a Waymo tonight because with these new 2-year contracts, I mean, you got to fulfill these things. You know, now in 2 years, if you guys die in a Waymo,
whatever,
it's
then we'll
no
be
big
fine.
deal.
We'll
Yeah,
figure
there
it
you
out.
go.
BC and the Queen will start right away.
BC
then.
This
and the
may be my
Queen.
one and only ride in a Waymo. I'll report back
you
tomorrow.
Will, you will survive it. I promise you.
All right,
I
just
promise you.
just to be clear on one thing, John, you're driving to Mason's.
Yes.
Right,
And they're
parking
going to
my
arrest
car
you.
at
then you're gonna-
Mason's house, and we're going together in a Waymo to Felix, where we're going to dinner.
You going to Felix?
Yeah,
Yes.
fancy. I've not been to Felix. Felix, apparently they make their own spaghetti and stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, wow.
You're going to love it. It's great.
Yeah. So we're doing that tonight.
Are you guys going on a date together?
Yes.
Yes, it's a date.
It's a date.
It's our annual
It's a date to celebrate your new deal.
I mean, like a double
The
date.
timing is odd, but yes.
No, we're taking others, but we will be there.
Yeah, we're bringing friends, including BC.
Yeah, Brian's coming.
I mean, Chris and I drank when Cappy's got his new contract, but for different reasons.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Drowning your sorrows.
All right, you guys are out there today. We're out there tomorrow. Rams training camp coming at you now with Sedano and Cap, 710 ESPN.
Rams football is coming.